Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Secret of Hexador House here on Dork Tales. As always, I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly, and joining me tonight is the party known as the Flying Jackals, +1. So why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves. For those of you tuning in for the first time, this is The Secret of Hexador House, which is a game set in a kind of Victorian-era Australia fantasy corollary. If you just basically picture what would happen if the Victorian era was where Australia is, surrounded by Australia's flora and fauna, and reigned like Seattle, that's basically the thing. So it's a stratified city of ne'er-do-wells that was founded by pirates, and follows the exploits of a bunch of heirs to a secret fortune and secret debt. And a secret legacy that may affect the entire city-state and how it is governed, how it is blah for the remainder of time. So that's basically the backstory. There's a lot more to it than that, but hey, that's what YouTube's for. Also, sorry for last episode. I noticed now that because we hadn't run Hexador in several months, when I ported it over, like all of the frames and everything over to my new computer, because I got a shiny new computer over the holidays, it forgot what my audio settings were. So everybody else sounds great. I sound like I'm talking through a tin can because I was being picked up by my webcam, not my fancy microphone, which is, you know, like out of frame, but is beautiful. It's so mwah,
it looks
beautiful.
Like mine.
Yeah, basically.
It's the same one, basically.
Now I'm okay. I will readjust my frame. I'm slightly too tall. There we go. All right, so without further ado, why don't we just go ahead and go through the cast as normal. Hello, Christine!
Hello, I am Christine. And I am playing Kaylin Anastasia, the drow sorceress.
All right, Christine, you're coming in a little quiet.
Am I? Okay.
Just a little.
That's because I probably shifted my microphone around a bit.
That's better where you are right now.
I was listening to a Twitch stream on my phone while playing stuff on my computer because my computer could not handle Twitch, Chrome, and the game at the same time.
Yeah, and once we get your new computer next month, you're going to look so much better on streaming, and it's all going to be great.
And Discord and all that, so I didn't want to force Amy to really hear the Twitch stream in dual sound by having my microphone pointed right at it. So
nice. Speaking of Amy, hi Amy.
Hello.
Meow.
I'm Amy, and
Meow.
I'm Amy, and I got a little carried away with makeup today because I wanted to try it out.
I wondered because we did our call, like our tune-in, and like I just had to focus everything on your chair because you were too busy like getting catty.
Face. Yeah. And I'm playing Lucky Sixpence, the Tabaxi fighter.
yeah, see, I feel like if I tried to do like makeup for my character, not a good.
Yeah, that would get some
bad connotations there.
Hard.
You could go purple.
You have to go like
problems.
You have to go
solid or gray. Like
yeah, you could
Well,
go.
I'd have to do
Yeah.
like a dark purple, but then I would also have to like put the black scales on top of that, and that's just like.
I think the black scales would be fine.
You could draw some.
I
of them
could
on,
probably
it'd be
just
kinda
do
cool.
scales down the side or something.
Yeah, you could just do them like
stockings,
Yeah.
and you can just like.
Oh God.
Oh no! I have a scale pattern.
The chat's saying to do
I have a
Homestuck, and I'm having
No.
bad memories of having to clean that off the
No.
walls of conventions.
No.
I never got into Homestuck, and I'm not
Seal
starting.
your paint. Seal your paint.
Seal your paint, people. Seal your paint.
paint.
Just seal it. Seal it.
Seal it.
With a mighty seal. Or put a ball on its nose. All right. That's the seal of approval. Or oh God, when I was living in Japan, sorry, a little side digression. Like the next town over had a seal sanctuary, and you could go visit and like hang out with these seals, and they're like the fattest dogs. It's great. they're always so happy, and they always like you can always like, you know how when you like we have a big dog, and when you pat a big dog, you get that noise that's like. But like even better because you get that hollow rib noise when you pat it out. Oh, you're a good boy. Whap whap whap, and they like it. When you smack a seal, it's an even better sound. It's like smacking Poseidon's hams, you know. All right. Speaking of Poseidon's ham, no. Hey, Kel, how's it going?
Hey, It's going good. I'm Kel. As usual, I live up the road, and I play Pippi here, the rock gnome bard in
rock
Hexador.
gnome.
The rock gnome. Rock gnome. She was all about the sea shanties last week, but I don't know. The it might be waning. She's a fickle kind of.
As long as it's not garthing.
So. No, yeah, it's waning, and she's kind of into mariachi music today.
That's because you were force-fed nachos tonight. Is that what I heard?
Nachos. Nacho, man. No, she can't sing that one, I guess. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, you
nachos, can. Really.
Because then it's a cover. It's
That's true.
All right, and joining us is the outsider of the group, who will hopefully be quickly added to the inside of the group. Hi, Robin. How's it going? Welcome to the game.
Hello. They wanted me back. Apparently, I passed initial auditions.
Oh, I didn't know we were allowed to send you away. Hold on. Oh. Is James in the chat? James, can you put on a blue wig?
Funny, Kelly.
James is in the chat, actually.
James is in the chat.
He's there.
Well, he's on the users list at least.
All right. So anyway, hi, Robin. Welcome back. Good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm having a lot of moving to do. So this is
you're
the
moving to a
last
new
time
place.
I'm gonna be in my. We'll see the new setup on Monday. It
Yay!
will be interesting. Hopefully, my Wi-Fi is actually high speed, like my landlord says it is.
I'm hoping, because like honestly, it's gonna be good though, actually having you like in a city rather than in like your mountain stronghold of wine.
Ta-ta! Instead of be my
Apparent
stronghold of beer.
Stronghold of beer. You're.
I'm turning into Vistra. It's bad. I realize
That's very bad.
Yeah. Okay. Is your sister okay?
She's doing great. She's doing fine, guys.
I always heard your sister didn't have good taste.
She tastes very well.
Does she?
Yeah, she has great taste.
Oh, okay. So like Vistra's sister, because Vistra's
Yeah,
sister tasted
exactly.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Robin, you're coming in a little quiet, just so you know. So remember that you're talking to the side of the mic, not the tip.
I'm talking to it like this.
Did you see that the what have you installed the mic stand I gave you?
No, I left it in my new apartment in Victoria.
Ah.
Apparently, you also look like a character from Danny Phantom.
Do I?
Apparently,
I don't remember.
yeah, even the chat
I'll
saying
turn
you're
it
coming in a bit quiet. So if you can,
Okay. I'm used to my outrageously loud New Zealand accent, so you know.
yeah, you're not
just got a
a
lot louder
Kiwi in
there.
this one. So yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm yes fine Blaze, the rogue inquisitor half elf.
Chef Aladeth, I would never ever turn down the opportunity to make a cannibal joke when you were in the room. I mean, it's literally making jokes for the chef of death. All right. Yeah. So anyway, so that's the party. Good night, everybody. All right. So.
Peace.
All right. Does everybody remember where we left off last game?
You brutally killed my mother. It's fine.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't brutally kill
And
your
we had
mother.
a fight and basically just got back in the gates of the house, I think.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
You
Oh,
were
we
just-
saw there was somebody up in the top floor.
Oh,
Through the
Yes,
window.
somebody up in the
That was
top
it. That's
floor,
where we
and
ended.
then we went in the house.
What?
Yeah.
So we need to go like hunt down people in our house.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Why did Stream Elements time out one of our people?
Because he put a
'cause
link
someone-
in.
We
What?
don't have.
Oh.
You're not if you've got it triggered so people can't post links, then only
Oh.
VIPs and mods can.
What? No, I
Unless
don't.
you permit people.
I didn't think I had that.
It's-
Well, it's a
Sorry,
pretty
TK,
common
did you
one.
buy?
Yeah,
thought
in
I-
the base.
I had to turn it off.
Oh man.
Ah, did you?
moderators.
Crap. Sorry, TK.
Sorry.
One sec.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can fix that. Boop, boop, boop.
Ah, I see. Hold on. I can do this.
Let me just hop on my... Oh, can you fix it?
Well, I can't fix it, but I can see what the link was and I can share it.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we
well-
go.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that you got
Oh
timed
my
out.
god, I do look like Ember.
And
Okay,
I
hold
can also untime out.
Yeah. Can you untime him out, please?
Yeah.
Because that's bullshit, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry that
There we go.
happened.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I
that,
can
TK.
fix it.
Oh.
Fixed.
Hopefully he didn't
I
leave.
apologize.
I thought I had it so that you could do that. All my bots have been acting really fishy recently.
Well, that's a Stream Elements one.
Yeah, I'm in
That's
Stream
one-
Elements right now looking at it. So my modules,
Oh, TK
s-
can breathe again.
spam
Yeah.
filters, link. What?
Well,
it's
What the
generally
hell?
pretty
No, I've
common
got I've
base.
got it to exclude regulars. He should be fine.
You have to mark him as a regular, though. It's not that he just shows
Oh,
up every
really? I
stream.
thought
you
there
have
wa-
to mark them.
Oh, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
It's like
We will
VIP
do
sort of
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I made it all up.
the
We-
bot
we
tried
can-
to
we can do
chloroform.
The bot tried to chloroform.
We're sorry.
I don't think it
No.
tried. I think it did, man. I think you
did.
I think you just succeeded your save.
I assisted.
Yeah.
hold-
Outside assistance.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just. Do I set up
Yeah,
the
no, it's
roles
like-
I
in
got you, fam.
Streamlabs or Twitch? I set it up in Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's Twitch creator dashboard.
Okay. So guys,
There's a
if you're
role
watching on
section
YouTube, this is very thrilling, and we'll be starting the game in just one sec. I'm not going to cut this out because,
Have fun.
I mean, yeah,
As
no one else
usual.
does. So I'm just going to do this. So guys, yeah, so what happened last episode was you went and hunted down Hagatha Blaze, the teacher of evocation, who you were hoping to re-recruit to your school, and who had sent you a letter saying that she needed to meet with you post-haste. However, when you arrived at her house, you found that she had been the victim of a brutal murder, and that her daughter was there investigating the crime. You then went back to Hexador House to discuss some things, and when you were there, when you got to the gates, you were attacked by some street hooligans, which turned out to be potentially a distraction, as a person of unknown origin, kind of a shadowy figure, crept in through one of the upstairs windows of Hexador House. Yeah. So, where's that? Okay, where is it in my... I always know where it is except when I'm in a hurry. The roll thing.
I'd have to
for-
go look at my own to find it.
What, for roll 20?
Permissions?
No.
Oh,
It's
oh,
Twitch.
that thing. Oh, never mind. Twitch.
It's under... Oh, God. I don't know why my neck's so stiff. Auto host, host team, hosting priority, host list. No, I just...
It might be under community
Under
rules
community.
Oh,
manager.
you're right. It's under community, role manager, add new, TK. Is there a number attached to his name? I can't remember.
No.
There's not,
Oh.
right?
Nope.
No.
TK Digiboy.
But there's
Yeah.
there's no regular role.
Maybe it's in Stream Elements then. I've never used it, so I just know Snugglebug uses it and has regulars, but you do have to mark them as regulars.
Oh, that's so stupid. I'm just gonna turn off that for now. I'll adjust it later.
Yeah, you can, and I know you can.
Boop. Okay, cool. It's off
There we
now.
go.
You guys can share whatever awful videos you want. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah. Now that I'm distracted by that and my ADD is going nuts, how's everybody else doing?
Good.
Good.
All right, that was easy. All right, so and I have to ask one quick question on a narrative component of this game. So, guys, the way I'm looking at it, we're going to be finishing in March or April with this, around somewhere between episode 12 and 15, depending on how we go. Is it good to pander or is it bad to pander? Probably
Who are we
good, right?
pandering to?
Yeah, who are you pandering?
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
It's always good to pander to your own players and audiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So with that, roll 20 is up for your music, and of course tonight will be Theater of the Mind as per usual, because I really hate using maps unless I have to. All right.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
The kerfuffle on the street, the shall we say the brouhaha that you found yourself engaged in was swift and violent. And the four of you soon found yourself victorious, not without the help of the sergeant, Sergeant Hask, who came to your aid, clobbering one of the ruffians in your defense. However, as you recover from the fight and catch your breath, you notice that up on the roof of the house, a dark figure moves across the shingles and plunges themselves through a window. What do you do?
Crap. We gotta get up there. Somebody's in the house.
Well, let's go then.
Let's go.
And Lucky's gonna
Oh,
just
somebody's
book it.
All right, and I believe that Kaylin, which floor is your room on? You are on the top floor or the second
Oh, on
highest
the
floor?
top floor.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been a while since we discussed that.
Decide
I
right.
thought you were on the top floor.
Sure, top floor.
Okay, so the only thing above you is the attic. Understood. All right, so running in a hurry, you find yourselves coursing up the front cobblestones of Hexador House, plunging between the wrought iron gates and up amongst the door. As you approach the front door, it will open kind of creakily, and you'll see Gomery shakily look out at you. Oh, welcome back, young Yasveen. It's gonna... And are you gonna just bowl him over?
We'll go past.
gonna-
Get the girls down in the basement to safety. There's somebody in the house.
Yes, right away. Yes.
Look, he's gonna climb up the outside of the building if there's somebody on the roof.
Sounds good. All right, what are your climbing speed is 30?
I believe so. Let me
Double check me.
that. I will do so. It is
Dun, 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 dun.
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, so it's about 40 feet up, so it'll take you 2 rounds to reach the top of that, but that's good to know. As you run up the top, those of you who are inside do have quite a ways to go, having to run up 2 flights of stairs. As you run inside of the front of Hexador House, to remind you what the inside of this building looks like, the main hallway is an oblong rectangle with a stairwell that hugs the wall in a very Victorian fashion, so that you can basically address whoever stands in the foyer from any point on the stairwell. Beneath the stairwell at the back is a lounge and study, generally the crusty domain of Magnus Vex, the former headmaster, which some of you now know possesses an additional secret. The stairwell winds up, and of course, there is the kitchen to the right of the front door, and the dining area, as well as the classrooms to the left. Now, as you plunge through the front door, do you all just run up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm going up the stairs.
I'm gonna quickly make sure that kind of study space where the secret is secured.
It looks like so. Although I would remind you of something, that the secret is secured, but the key is not secured there.
Yes, because I'd hidden it away.
Yes, you hid it in a floorboard.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was quickly closed.
Okay,
Upstairs.
so rushing forward, you can go ahead and close that. That'll put you at the back of the queue, but you'll be able to pass... You will be able to rush past at least Pippi, because I think she only has a movement speed of 25?
Yeah, she's, you know...
I mean, she's got short legs. All right, so as you are running up, I would like everybody to give me an initiative roll, please. Holy crap. Good for me. All right, anybody beat 20?
21,
no.
30, 20.
Okay.
17.
No.
Okay. And you said dirty 20, right, Christine?
Yep. My
Okay.
dex is +4.
And what'd you get, Amy?
8.
Okay. All right, so Pippi, and then... All right. Yasveen, Kaelin, and Pippi, you rush up the stairs. Moving double speed, you can make it up around the first landing. Do you just continue running? Where are you headed?
Yeah. Going up to the roof.
Okay, heading up to the roof. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And if the girls are coming out, we're just telling them get downstairs, get in the basement. There's somebody in the house.
as you are running up these stairs, Gomery will grab the dinner bell with both hands and shakily ding, 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 clang it. At that point, you'll hear a creak in front of you as you round the corner to the second floor where most of the girls stay, and you will see Vistra with her double pigtails of blonde hair kind of lean out of her room. I'm trying to get my beauty sleep.
We know, just you have to be safe. Somebody's in the house. Get down to the basement.
What do you mean
Gomery's
somebody's in the
down.
house?
Somebody's in the house. Get down to the basement. Gotta be safe.
We have a basement?
Yes. It's an old house. It always has a basement.
All right. Go to the basement. It always has a basement. Pippi's voice says from further down the hall as you see a black Kenku lean out of one of the doors.
Yeah. Get going.
Okay. You continue to rush up the stairs and round the corner to the second floor landing, almost reaching the third floor. Meanwhile, outside, Lucky. So, your first round, you climb up the side of the building and start scaling up. Are you trying to go to the same window or just any window up there? And where are you breaking in?
If it looks like there's someone in in a window, she'll try and go to one in the next room over.
Okay.
But try and be sneaky about it.
Okay.
So she's not trying to get inside right away, but she's trying to see where the hell they are and where they're going.
All right, can you make me a make me a perception roll to see if you can try to figure this out.
Okay. That's a nat 20. So
okay.
23.
Okay. All right. So, as you climb up, you will make your way to the third floor, and you are going to just instinctively kind of pick one of the windows, and Lucky gets absolutely lucky. As you climb up to the window, you'll look into Kaylin's room, and we'll see a figure clad in a dark hooded robe burst through the door, look around, and pull out a curved short sword and stab into the ground, trying to pry away the floorboards. What do you do?
Can I cast magic missile at them?
Yes, you can. You'll break the window, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's see. I've got one. Okay. It's probably just 3 glowing darts. Do I have to do a tackle for each one, or is it just automatic?
It's automatic.
I haven't used magic missile before, so wasn't sure.
Magic missile is beautiful. So you roll 3d4 and add... I believe you add 1 for each. I think they're 1d4 plus 1, but
yeah.
Double check that's not a Pathfinder holdover, because
no, that's what it says. 1d4 plus 1.
Everything in my head is a Pathfinder holdover, no matter how long I play this damn game.
6. So that's 10 damage, I think, total.
Fantastic. As you hold out your hand, an arcane energy arcs forward. All of you will hear the sound of breaking glass upstairs right after the Kenku goes, go into the basement, in Pippi's voice. Yeah. Upstairs.
Great.
Okay. You know what? I didn't see you coming, so that will be full damage to me.
Yay.
So that was 10?
Yeah, 10 total.
Okay, and so I'm going to say that you guys are going to be able to reach there after 1 full round of combat, I'm going to say. All right, the hooded figure. A very slight figure. You think female or a particularly thin man with ashen, slightly purple-tinged skin is going to kick the floor open where you can see that there is a loose panel. And wrapped around their hand is a length of beads and a glowing stone, kind of like a rosary, that pulses dull red more rapidly as it's pointed toward that loose floorboard. As you are there, the person is going to reach down and hurl a knife at you. So what is your armor class?
My armor class is 16.
That is definitely a hit. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Okay. That's a 13.
Oh no. Okay, so I do not have a bonus action to aim, at least, so this is not a sneak attack. This is going to be... Okay, so it's only a dagger, so that could be worse. Oh god, and I rolled max. Okay, so that is going to be 10 points of piercing damage as a dagger slams into the side of your shoulder. And you got DC 13?
Yeah, I got a 13.
Okay, hold on.
Been given determination, I think. Is that true, Nacro?
There we go. Okay, cool. You are going to feel a dull, throbbing ache, almost like a toothache, where it kind of numbs and throbs throughout next to the injury. There's something coating that blade, but you're going to shake off the effect, and it is your turn. What do you do?
Oh, it's me?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh,
Everybody else is still
okay.
running. I'll catch up with them in a minute.
That's right. Fair enough. Okay, in that case, Lucky's going to launch herself into the room and do the booming blade thing, so that if they move, they get hit. And,
sounds good.
Oh, actually.
You can also be a little louder. You're a little quiet.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can also move closer to my microphone. Actually, what I'm going to do is cast Blade Ward.
Okay.
And...
That's probably a good
Actually,
idea.
no. Well, that's a full action is the problem. But I also want to tackle this person, but I can't do both things.
And you don't have your action surge because you used it last episode.
Exactly, I don't have it. So, in that case, I'm just gonna do the booming blade. I'm gonna launch myself at this person very recklessly.
Nice. Also, hello, Raid. All right, so launching yourself at this person recklessly, like literally recklessly. Do you have that
I don't
ability?
have reckless attack, but it's gonna be a. I don't, but I have a. I'm throwing caution to the wind to attack.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack.
So that is a.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
I have to do an attack. So this is with my axe. So, sorry, my scimitar. I lied.
Your scimitar.
So that's
all
gonna
right.
be, yeah. That's 21 to hit.
That's going to be a hit. Congratulations. All right, so Lucky is going to dive forward through the shattered window as she's climbing up the side of the building, hit the ground, and launch forward, drawing her scimitar and striking this hooded figure.
Yeah, and it's going to do, max damage. So 6 plus, what's the other number there?
Okay, I'm using Uncanny Dodge.
So that's 10 total.
Okay.
And if they move, they will take a certain amount of, they will take a d8 of thunder damage.
All right, sounds...
So that was just a normal attack.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have any other actions on your turn?
Nope, that was it.
Okay. All right. The figure in front of you, who now that you're seeing them fully, the hood is down over their face, but you can definitely see the features. Someone who looks quite a bit like Kaelin, actually. A drow with deep purple eyes and that dusty kind of bluish purple skin. Looks at you. Actually, you're pretty sure it's a female. Although, to be fair, with the fleshier types, it's hard to tell. If it was a
I don't
Tabaxi,
have enough fur.
right? It's hard to tell. She is going to plunge her hand down into the floorboards and come up with the amulet. That is going to be her physical action, and she is going to try to move past you. So that is going to
takes a d8.
She's going to take a d8 of damage, and that's going to be an opportunity attack because she's going to try to move past you.
Is she? Yeah, I didn't activate my tunnel fighter. I used my bonus action for something else.
You did.
Yeah, so I can't use that. But if she's leaving my 5-foot radius, I will do opportunity attack.
That sounds good.
She's taking 7 points of thunder damage first.
7 points of thunder damage. Sounds great. As you strike her with the scimitar, she grabs the necklace out of the floorboards, leaps up against the far wall, springing off of the wall above Kaelin's bed. And that is when you hear as a thunderbolt strikes into her frame. And what do you do?
And I'm going to try and tackle her. So as she's bouncing off, Lucky's trying to intercept her. She's not trying to do an attack. She's trying to grapple, pin down.
You know what? I'll allow it. Go ahead, make me an attack roll. And
I've been given determination, so I might use.
You feel your determination.
I'm determined.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So this is an attack. If this would be a attack, athletics, I believe, to pin her down.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go ahead with that.
Yeah.
So
that would be a 6.
So what we're gonna do is
that would be an 18.
We're gonna use the grappling rules real quick. So.
Yeah. So.
Which I always forget the grappling rules for D&D. I always forget the grappling rules for every system because I hate grappling.
I'm doing an attack roll using. I'm basically doing an strength athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
It's contested with either acrobatics or athletics because they're either trying to wiggle away or just force their way out.
Is it automatically contested, or is it only contested when I try to escape?
Well, they can always try and escape on their turn.
Yeah, I think it's to be grappled. I think they have to make it contested.
I think it is. I think it's contested right away, and then every turn they can try and escape.
Try and break the grapple, because
See, I always
with my
forget.
tattoo, it's grapple, and they have to succeed a. For me, it's a DC.
Yeah,
but they have to do it right away.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little confusing because some monsters have attacks that will automatically grapple. And I think
Okay, I actually fail.
Sweet.
All
So
right.
she's-
So leaping forward, she's going to bounce off the wall, and I wish I hadn't used my acrobatics roll to do a cool jump off the wall, and it used it to dodge you instead. But as she springs off the wall, launching herself toward the shattered window, you're going to leap up and catch her around the waist. Okay, and so that is the scene that you are going to see as you burst into this open door. Yes, Fiend. You rush into the room. You can see that it's now, Kaelin, your room is rather neat, rather tidy. It's a sparse room like all of the other rooms in Hexador House. Usually about a kind of a 10 by 10, pretty standard issue room. Maybe like a 12 by 10. It's a little rectangular, with a typical double bed on the right hand side, as well as a dresser and a shattered window and a a hooded figure being wrestled by a tabaxi.
Cool.
It's not part of the furniture.
It is not part of the furniture as far as I know. What do you do?
Okay, I was gonna do exactly what the tabaxi did, but I will instead just try and non-lethally stab them with my rapier.
Hit it in the head?
Yeah.
All right, that sounds great. By the way, Lucky is grappling, which means that you have an ally within 5 feet.
Yes, I know.
All right.
So I get my sneaky.
You do get sneaky, so go ahead. You can make me an attack roll.
Do I roll with advantage
You
because
can-
they're not
You
grappled?
do not
or
roll
no?
with advantage, because basically that's not what grapple does in the system.
Oh, okay.
It just means that she can't move without breaking the grapple.
God damn it! I'm not doing anything. I botched.
Did you botch?
I
Okay, that
botched.
sounds fantastic. Can you do me a favor? Roll me your sneak attack damage.
Just the sneak attack damage? or
No,
the
I
rapier
want to see the
damage
normal
as well?
damage too.
Okay.
Lucky,
the
you are
D8.
wrestling with this, and you're gonna get conked on the head.
Sorry. Okay, 10 damage total.
Total? Oh yeah, you guys are just level 4. All right, Lucky, rushing forward, Yasmin is going to reverse her rapier and conk you on the side of the head as you two get into this kind of pile of.
Sorry, how much damage?
10.
10.
Are you out? Okay. All right, Kaelin, you are next around the corner. You were a little bit further behind because you shut the main door to the study on the. You shut the door to the main study on the main floor. Sorry,
Yes.
It's been a long day. So rushing upstairs, you see this. You see Yesfine rush in and do her darndest, but Lucky is not lucky.
Okay. So Lucky is gotten hit and no longer grappling.
No, she's still grappling.
Okay. So this person's on the ground being grappled, has obviously taken the thing out from under my floorboard.
Has it in her hand.
Do I, like, does this look at all? They just like somebody hired a thief for this, like.
That this is all of the information you have at the moment. Is someone
Okay.
dressed in dark clothing has broken into your house and managed to find the thing you hid in the floorboards somehow.
That's real sus.
It's real sus. You see that there is a rather strong, pulsing, blinking kind of rosary bead amulet in the same hand that is clutching the pendant. I'll let you use your bonus action to make me an Arcana roll.
Sure, and then I'm gonna attack them.
Okay, sounds good. Did you botch?
So I was just catching up on our Dorktales Discord about my dice rolling
What'd you get?
and people giving you so much shit. Not one on the Arcana
That one.
check.
It's a bomb.
No.
Whatever that is in her hand, it's a
boy.
bomb.
Shit, go and go!
All right.
I'm
what would
rolling
you like?
chill touch.
Chill touch? All right.
Let me think. What the hell is my addition to this?
You still are coming in a little quiet, just so you know.
I mean that's because I'm facing
Oh,
totally
sorry.
away from the as I'm trying to look at numbers on my sheet because
Okay,
I can't stay like this and look at my sheet that's down
You were
here.
coming in a little quiet a minute ago. I just wanted to let you know. But you're fine. You're fine when you were doing whatever you were just doing.
So so oh, that's changed. That's 7. Okay.
The chat is wondering if Tabaxi have advantage on attacks against furniture, and I say absolutely. But however, they have disadvantage on Mondays.
Yep.
Okay, so that is a 21 to hit.
Damn it. Okay, sure. All
And
right.
just to point out to all the people who give so much shit over my dice rolling, I rolled a frickin' 14, okay? I add shit to it.
You got a 1, but it was a 14 if you... It would have been a
What?
14?
What?
What? Oh, wait, you didn't re-roll.
I got a
that.
nat 1 on the Arcana check.
Yeah.
I am now rolling to attack
Oh,
with
I
chill
see what you mean. I
touch,
see
and
what-
I rolled
I see
a
what you mean.
14
Yeah, yeah.
and got 21 from that.
That's true. I'm
But
dumb
I'm
today, guys. Like,
emphasizing the fact that I rolled a frickin' 14. It's not a fantastic roll. It is
Look,
what it is.
that's true. Guys, I'm pretty today.
You
I'm
add
not
shit
smart.
in this game.
Actually, my
Okay,
beard's
so it
really
does hit
working
them.
today. I
You're
don't know.
pretty
It's-
all days, Kaylee.
Well, thank you.
And
You're
Lucky's
pretty
never
too.
smart, so I mean, like.
And
you're
Lucky's
in
always
good
pretty. She's a
company.
pretty kitty.
She's a
So
pretty
is
kitty.
kitty.
I want to scratch those ears, man. They look so like scratchable.
So,
Stop hitting on
a
Amy.
ghostly skeletal hand
No.
Okay.
races forward and grabs hold of her face
Yeah.
and deals 7 necrotic damage.
Ah, my face!
And it clings on.
Wow.
Get
Ooh.
this fucking thing off my face!
Ooh.
She will say in a
And it
much,
can't
much...
regain hit points.
No, I like my hit points. Okay, Pippi, you...
Like Cartman. You guys suck.
I'm gonna...
Okay, I'm here.
All right,
What
so
do I see?
you are going to see that inside of Kaylin's room. Kaylin, you are just inside the door, or are you doing this in the hallway?
I'm just kind of in the doorway.
Okay, so enough that Pippi could make past you. That there is a
hanging in the
pile
doorway.
of people being
under through
wrestled
my legs,
or
whatever works.
bonking, as well as a spectral hand kind of like face palming this drow.
Which,
That's
by the way,
trying-
if the drow is undead, they also have disadvantage.
The drow is not undead yet.
Oh,
I just wasn't.
okay.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Okay. I'm gonna cast True Strike and see what else we can do to take this person down.
Okay, so you're using
Individual.
True Stack on yourself, so that is your action. You will be able to use that next round. Are you doing anything with your
Yep.
bonus actions?
I
Do you have any
You know,
any bardic?
have any.
Do you have any bardic inspiration left?
Oh yeah, I've
Because you used a few of them last episode.
Oh,
You haven't
no,
lost-
it probably hasn't refreshed yet.
Have you used all 5 though? Because you have, what's your charisma? 18
Oh.
or 20?
My charisma is 17.
So you have 3 uses of them, I believe.
3.
Maybe 4. It's either charisma plus 1 or it is charisma. I'll double check. Bardic inspiration. Number of times equal to your charisma, minimum once. So you either used it 2 times or 3 times last episode. I don't remember. Do you?
I think I used it twice.
Okay.
Does anybody else remember?
So
I know I used it on Lucky.
It's been 2 weeks. I'll allow you to do it again if you'd like.
Okay, let's give her one. So Pippi's into the mariachi music today, so she's gonna sing something kind of bullfighting-ish, and you know,
Give
like,
it.
Ole, ole, you're lucky, you know.
All right, Lucky, take a D6.
Stab the bull.
Okay, there we go. Now you
It's
see
the mark of Zorro, or an L for lucky.
who's Zorro?
I don't know.
All right, Lucky
Some guy I met in the
the pub?
Mexican restaurant.
in Mexican. But you mean the what's the country version
Yeah,
of Mexico in Ylos? Hold on.
The Elosian version.
The Elosian version. By the way, anybody else who wants to join, find our Discord. We have a chat right now where I'm allowing people to submit names for NPCs and locations because I am awful at naming countries. It takes me years to do it. Like, it took like 2 years to name the damn world. You know? So, yeah. Lucky. I've got a bunch of good ones. Thank you for those of you who submitted, because, like, some of you submitted really good ones. Lucky. This person is kind of writhing and wrestling around where you caught her with your opportunity attack. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just try and, well, I think it's easiest just to claw her at this point. I'm kind of imagining, like, I've got this mental image of her like holding on and like going at the hamstrings with her hind claws or something.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, no, you're
But
wearing boots.
can't really.
Do you wear shoes?
But like, oh, she does. I think. Does she? No, she don't.
No,
I don't have any
didn't
boots
think
on her.
She does.
No,
Oh,
she
okay.
don't. Because it's easier for climbing, and she climbs way too much. Why would she wear? She probably has like wraps around like parts of them to keep them from getting beat up. But
How
otherwise, no.
uncivilized.
She wears
Alright.
yoga socks.
Okay, so make me
Basically.
some attack rolls. So use your
I mean, she's got a dominant claw. I'm basically treating it like she's going at it with her claws.
I've had a
or she's
cat
holding-
before.
I
know
don't know
how
if
this
she's
works.
holding.
This drow is trying to scratch your belly, and you're like, no, you don't.
Not
Yeah.
my tummy today.
Not today.
Maybe
Not
tomorrow.
today.
Tummy for you.
So, and I can add bardic
Oh,
inspiration.
my cat has just rolled.
You
over.
can add bardic inspiration. You can choose to add it
Absolutely.
anytime before the roll is declared a win or a lose.
Well, I'm attacking with both claws. So,
You may choose.
Um,
So you can choose to add it to one roll.
yeah. So one of them's going to be a 19,
Okay.
and I will.
So are you going to roll the other one?
Well, I rolled the other one. I'm trying to see if I want to add the bardic to it.
What did you get?
I rolled a 13, so it was going to be 17.
I mean,
Is there a point in
I
using it?
I can't tell you
Can't
whether
tell me.
I can't
I'm
tell
not
you.
gonna use it yet. I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Wanna save
All
it.
right. So with that, lashing out, your first one is going to scratch directly into the meat of her leg. The second is going to rend Kaylin's carpet.
Oops. Well, I do
It's not the first.
7
roll on the
slashing damage
Ah, damn it.
to their thing, and I do 2 damage to the carpet.
Okay, good. That is important. That we can someone keep track of this for the repair cost later. So you're down a window, a carpet.
Lucky's bill at the end.
You think this is funny, but this game is all about trying to restore a house. So
Oh,
Okay.
not minting, right?
Or Lucky.
okay, so top of the round.
Kaylin just has to spend like all her time wandering around the house, touching stuff that's smaller than a foot and mending it.
Okay,
A lot of claw
so
scratches.
Mend.
I'm going to use my bonus action to break out of this because of a feature I have.
Ooh, does it automatically do that, or is it contested?
Nope, it's contested, and I failed.
Oh.
So
okay.
she's going to try to wrestle out, is going to be unable to, so instead she's going to stab you with her short sword.
Okay.
So, stab number 1 is a...
I want to use my final luck point to make her have to roll it. Make her have to choose. Words. I can't words.
Can
Sorry.
you use your luck point on me?
Yes, I can
Oh.
spend it when someone attacks me. I roll it a d20 and choose whether the attacker rolls mine or yours.
Okay, roll a d20.
Well, I'm gonna say use yours because mine was good.
Okay, mine, I've got 2 hits.
Okay,
All right, so...
that's my last luck point.
However, I can't sneak attack you, so this sucks. Ugh. Okay. Lucky, you are going to take... that is going to be... Boop, boop, boop. 11... 18 points of damage. Do you, have you used your second wind?
I'm double checking what I've got here.
Because you're a fighter, dude.
I am. I'm sure.
And you're
Second wind. I have not yet used that. I don't believe.
Here's what. I'm gonna be nice to you. Before that damage takes, you didn't use your bonus action last round?
That's no,
And
I
I've-
did because I used my offhand claw.
Oh, okay, well then
Yeah.
I
don't have
can't
it.
do anything for you.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're gonna take 18 points of damage as she stabs you twice.
I'm
Does that take you?
unconscious.
You're unconscious. All right. So stab. That does break the grapple. Yes, Fiend.
All right, since I see Lucky go down, I will. First, can I make a perception check on this drow?
You can use your bonus action to. What are you trying to do?
Because they're kind of purple. I kind of want to see if I can see if they're ears.
You can make me an investigation. Yeah, you can do perception for that. For that specifically, yeah.
Can I do investigation?
No.
Okay, fine.
No, because you're just trying to notice.
Shit, that's what? Okay, you're retired. Good night. There was a 2, so it's a 8
8?
total
Okay.
to perceive.
However,
Bad
oh
dice.
yeah, that's why you want an investigation, because you get that bonus where investigation
Yeah.
succeeds.
Yeah.
So it's a total of 8.
Yes.
Her hood is still up, so
Okay.
you're not sure. You don't. Maybe it could just be that her ears vanished because of the shadow.
Okay.
And what are you doing with the rest of your action?
Fine. For my action, I will use my tattoo. So she has to
Okay.
succeed on a DC 14 Strength saving throw.
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to take that because it rolled outside of my bin, but it was still a roll. That is going to be a fail.
Yes.
So describe what happens.
So I think she's gonna see that Lucky falls, and she's just kind of gonna look at her and then just say, "Wait 1 minute," and then hold her arm out, and then her kind of tattoo illuminates, and the inky squid tentacles shoot out and grapple her, and she will take 3d6 force damage as well, and she is grappled.
Okay, 3d6 damage. Go ahead and give that to me.
Oh, that is almost max. That is 1 away, so that is 17 points of force damage.
Okay, and that does count as an attack, correct? Or does it count as...
Yes, it's a melee.
It is a melee attack.
Yeah, it's a melee attack.
Cool.
We
I'm
did
gonna
this
use my
whole-
uncanny dodge, or my uncanny dodge to take half, because I don't want to take full.
I get
Sounds-
this next level, don't I?
What's that?
I get this ability next level, don't I?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so your
annoying.
tentacles are going to slash out and start to embed into the side of her skin. And it is Kaylin's turn. Kaylin, you are once again seeing these black tentacles, kind of looking like that spell, black tentacles, but made out of kind of this briny ink. Extrude out of Yasfine's arm, giving you a great opportunity as it grapples this drow. What do you do?
Continue with chill touch, I think.
Okay, and you just do that again. Do I get another save?
You didn't get a save to the first time.
Oh, you're right. It's an
It's a
attack
ranged
roll.
spell attack.
Okay.
I think I just have to make it a ranged spell attack again.
Okay. I hope you botch.
So the hand is still clinging to it, but I still have to make it again because it technically ends
Why don't we
on
say
this point.
that whenever you successfully do this, it's kind of like it kind of throbs like a necrotic heartbeat, and just kind of like
Sure.
the air kind of goes boom, boom, and it kind of like illuminates down this stream of mist to the hand.
Sure.
Oh, nice.
Because otherwise it would fall off, I think, at that point, dissipate.
The hand or her
Yep.
face?
The hand.
Maybe both. Who knows?
Okay, dos.
That is 17.
17 is going to be a miss,
Damn. I rolled a 10.
unless you want to use your inspiration.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, it's your option.
Roll
So
again. Woo! Rolled a 19 that time.
okay,
so plus
19 is
7,
gonna.
That's a lot.
19 is a hit then. More than 19 is a hit too. Okay, that's your inspiration for the episode.
Okay, 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, I don't like this.
Necrotic.
Okay, Pippi, it's your turn. What do you do? Lucky has collapsed to the ground from a number of stab wounds to her side.
Yeah. And I had cast True Strike the last time.
You did, so
now I
your
get to
strike
know-
has advantage.
Yes, but I get to. My magic grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses. So what?
So the way
Do I
that
get
works,
that insight, or do I just get an advantage?
so you get advantage. So the way True Strike works
right.
is that basically you spend a round and you get advantage on your next hit.
Okay. Oh gosh, I don't have anything really to throw. Is there anything in range that I can pick up and throw, like a rock?
Are you proficient with scimitars? You probably are not.
No.
Let's see.
Probably can't be. Well, could be bad.
Do you have?
Can't have a lamp or something?
Yeah. Do you have a lamp? Do you have your weapon on you?
I have crossbows, so.
Well, I mean that counts as an
shoot
attack.
with a crossbow. Yeah,
Yeah.
shoot with a crossbow.
Yeah, sounds good to me. You have advantage.
Okay, and then I will. Oh, not very good. 15.
15, and that was with advantage. Okay. Remember the whole point of True Strike. You roll 2 dice.
Yes, that's right. No, 15. The second
Okay.
one was a 9.
Okay, and was that 15 on the dice, or is that 15 total?
15 on the dice.
Yeah,
and then
you
a
got-
9.
Well, you gotta remember to add your
24.
attack bonus.
Duh.
You always forget. You're still the second
I
ed
know.
player.
I actually don't have an attack bonus on the.
You
On the
do.
crossbow.
You have your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That I really don't like that app you use. I don't think it calculates stuff well.
No, I don't think it calculates very well. I can just
So,
go back to a regular
what's your
paper
dex
sheet.
bonus?
My dex bonus is 2.
Okay.
So,
And what's
17.
your proficiency is a +2 at this level?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's +4
Oh,
on that, which means
So
that's a 19. So
Okay,
that's
good.
a hit.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, see, like that makes a difference. I think that you've been much more
Oh,
effective in this game than you think you have.
Oh, good. She's a little bit mighty. Okay, so that's a hit.
She's mightier than she thinks she is, at least. She just needs to believe in herself.
Yeah.
I
need to believe in myself.
Believe.
I need to sing myself some songs. Damage is 5.
5. All right. All right. She is officially bloodied at this point as you shoot an arrow, a bolt into the side of her thigh, and she's just going to grab it and. Would you? You know, she's not having a very good day. She's being grappled by tentacles that are lashing at her skin. She's got like a spectral claw kind of.
She broke into our house.
Well,
This
I mean,
is-
players got to play. Lucky, make me a death save.
Yeah. Well, that's one fail.
Okay. There is a
Rolled a
spray
9.
of arterial blood as Lucky begins to bleed out.
Oh, crap.
It is her turn. She's being grappled by this. She is going to use... So I can't move without... I'm going to try my bonus action to disengage from this because she's special. You know what? Robin, do me a favor. You can roll me 3d6, please.
Okay. Sweet. I like that.
She botched her attempt to escape.
Ha!
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna say that you can squeeze her again.
Sweet. Cool. She'll take 10.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, so that's crunchy. She's gonna try to wriggle out, but you are just going to have another advantage. Just and you'll see a little bit of blood kind of out of her mouth onto the bedspread.
Nice.
At that point, she is going to reach inside of a bandolier, pull a vial, and huck it to the ground. It is going to explode, and I need everybody in the room to make me a Constitution save.
I'm dying on the ground.
However, what's that? you were-
I'm doing death saves. Do I also do this?
Not
think
until
so.
not until you wake up, but
Okay.
if it's still up there. However, before you guys make this save, I want to double check something, and that is Christine, Kaylin. Kaylin is actually not immune to this. Oh, neat.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right, this gas is going to fill your nostrils, and you're going to be able to kind of clamp your offhand in front of your nose and mouth. Okay. What'd you get, Kaylin?
I've been spending too much time with Amy recently.
Oh no.
That's not one.
Not one. All right. You
This is
are
your fault, Amy.
I
I
will
blame
accept
you.
this.
okay.
You have sent your bad luck down the line of my computer.
All right, so you are going to smell this very heady aroma rush up your nostrils as this vial shatters and this purple mist kind of up at you and fills the room. It's going to smell like lilac and a particular type of mushroom, drow poison, and you're going to fall unconscious. Not asleep, unconscious.
Okay. I was gonna
So,
say, wait a minute.
You have the poisoned condition for 1 hour. And because you failed by more than 5, you are unconscious for the rest of the hour.
All right.
Okay. Pippi, what'd you get?
Have fun, guys.
14.
14. Pippi, you are unaffected.
Oh,
All right. That is her action. Yasmin, you're up again. You managed to clamp your hand over your mouth and prevent yourself from breathing this in. What do you do?
I'm assuming if it's because it doesn't say it's concentration. I can just have this constantly, her still grappled. I could just take a stab at her.
Yes,
with
you can
my
still take a stab at her with your...
rapier.
Ooh, actually. Does it take your grapple? Is it like using a grappling weapon? That is... let me just check the rule for this.
This spell is a fun time,
So, guys,
Tasha's.
this is this new tattoo effect out of Tasha's Cauldron that
real cool.
allows her to summon a tentacle. It's new, so I want to just double check the rule on this real quick, because I want to make sure that it doesn't, like, completely take... Okay, Coiling Grasp Tattoo. To attune this item, blah. When the tattoo is on your skin, you can, as an action, cause it to extrude inky tendrils, which reach for a creature within 15 feet. The creature must succeed on a DC 14 strength save, or take 3d6 force damage, and be grappled by you. As an action, they can escape with a DC blah blah blah. The grapple also ends if you halt it. If the creature is ever more than 15 feet away from you, or if you use this tattoo on a different creature. So the way that I'm reading this, Robin, is that she is grappled by you.
Yeah.
Which means that is taking your...
Okay.
You are maintaining the grapple as your attack action.
Okay.
Is how I see this.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, that's broken as hell. Because then you just grapple someone and then you sneak attack them, because you can sneak attack without having an ally nearby because of your feature. So for right now, what I'm going to say is that is what you are applying to it. So unless you decide, you can turn it off at any time and just stab her.
Yeah. Would you allow me to try and have her do the DC again to like keep doing the 3d6 force damage? Or...
You can let her go and hit her again.
Sure, I will continue to do that.
Okay, go ahead. You're beating her AC to do that because it's a ranged attack.
No, she needs to succeed on the strength.
Nope, that's only if she needs to escape. So you're letting her go and hitting her again.
The creature must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving, or take 3 to take.
Is that the way it was? Was that the way it was worded?
Yeah, no, because you had to roll the 14 and you failed the first time too. So
you're right.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
so,
it's
so we can try this. Ready? Roll off. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're just doing 14. It says 14.
Okay, I failed
on the spell. Cool. So you're gonna take 3d6 force damage.
I don't want to.
That's nice. But it is. It's real fun. They're getting lower each time. That's just gonna be an 8.
8?
Force damage.
Okay, I'm going to reduce that by half with my reaction.
Yeah, but you're grappled still.
I'm still grappled, which sucks. But Kaylin, you are just unconscious. No death saves, nothing like that. You're just out. Pippi, you are up.
Yep.
What do you do? Lucky's bleeding to death. Kaylin's out, and this person might be able to get away. Do you have what spells do you have left?
I've got
Stab him in the face.
Yeah, I've got
you got good old stab him in the face. That's
well, I could shoot her in the
Wait,
face.
how do you have Hellish Rebuke?
I don't know.
I don't think that's on your spell list.
Yep.
I don't think it's on the Bard spell list.
I think
Oh,
whatever program you're using is
using everything.
Yeah, yeah. But let's see. How about blindness, deafness? That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's a level 2. Do you still have any level 2s?
It's a cantrip.
No, it's a level 2 spell.
No? Oh crap. Well, yeah, I still have level 2s.
Okay.
Because I didn't use any level 2s last time.
Yeah. So, what level 2s do you have? So you got blindness. Blindness, deafness is a good option.
Yeah, I've got.
We're gonna go over this app later, though.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ditch the app and go back to the sheet.
And Pass Without a Trace is not a bard spell. Oh, this app.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Are you using reroll?
Yes.
Because if you haven't set it up specifically, it's yeah. Like
Yeah.
I use it, but I have it customized for.
Does it if you don't set it specifically for bard, does it grab everybody?
I think it does, yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
You have to select your spell list, and then you have to like pick the things.
All right. Well, we can deal with it later. So you can use blindness, deafness for sure.
Let's go with that because that sounds like fun.
Sure, blindness, deafness. Okay.
Blindness, deafness.
All right. So you can whip that one out immediately. Blindness, deafness. You can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature within range to make a Constitution save. Balls.
Let's go with blinding.
Okay, well, your DC is definitely above 10, and I rolled in like a 10. At the end of each of its turns, I can make a con save. On a success, it ends. Okay, so you said blind?
Blind.
Okay, crap. All right, so, and what is your spell save DC? What's your charisma bonus? +3?
Yeah, +3.
Okay, so that means that I have a DC 13, I believe, then. 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma. Okay, so I have to beat 13 every round. I am blind. Lucky, death save. Unless, yeah, that was your action. So
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay.
That's another fail. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Please help me.
Wish I could. I can't.
All right.
Neither can I. I'm done.
unconscious. I
I'm
have
done
nothing.
for an hour.
I have a
Oh.
potion in my bag.
You do?
My
Okay.
belt.
Oh.
Yeah, she has a potion
You
on
were
her belt.
there when I got it.
All
I
right.
don't think was
Not
I?
you.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because I don't know.
Pippi was. Pippi can see that. Okay. She is blind. She is going to scream, try to escape again. She's going to escape. She's going to wriggle out of your tendril's grasp. She does not know where the window is. She kind of has a sense of where the window is now. This is not worth my time. She is going to make an athletics check to jump out the window. So first of all, athletics check to jump out the window. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Not one.
Well, what I decided, guys, was that I've been blinded, I've been grappled, I've been spun around. To be able to leap out the window of a third-story building, I just need to make an athletics check DC 13. With disadvantage, because I'm blind. So I roll a 12, which plus my athletics is something like a 17, 18, you know. Of course, the other dice is a 1.
This seems to be the session for the nat ones.
So she
Yeah,
is going
really.
to...
I started it off.
Okay,
jumped
I'm gonna
in the
roll
wall
a
and knocked
dice.
Yourself out?
That is 12.
Does she trip over Kaylin?
She
That
is
would be
going to
funny.
launch herself, spin, and slam into the doorway. The door, and it's going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from that. However, that is also going to mean that she is going to move through threatened squares. So I would like Yasmin can make me an opportunity attack
Sweet.
with your rapier, please.
Yes.
And can I get Pippi? I'm going to say she's going to move through your square as well. So if you would like to make a an attack with your, I mean, you only have your crossbow out, but you can try to whack me with the butt of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
you can pistol
or
whip
just hit
me.
her in the face. You know.
All right,
I
so
think Kaylin is collapsed across the doorway because she was standing in it.
okay, you do not count for giving Yasmin sneak attack, but Pippi will.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying for like purposes of tripping.
All right, so what did you guys get?
19.
That is going to
I-
be a hit. All
I
right,
got
so
a 15.
Clonk.
15,
Yes.
and that's with everything. Let me double check something real quick. So if I am blind, you might have you have advantage on this roll because I cannot see you. It's the same as you being invisible.
Yeah.
So Pippi, re-roll just to see if you get a nat 20.
Okay.
That one's better. That one is better. That's gonna be
No.
21 hit.
No.
No, I'm keeping the
A
19.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 hits. You may roll sneak attack as she moves through your space. Pippi, because you're only hitting with the butt of your crossbow, I'm going to say roll a d4 and add your
Fair.
strength to it.
Okay. 4s always fall to the bottom.
18 points of damage.
18.
Mm-hmm. Got a
6.
6.
6.
Okay, so she's going to slam into the doorway, fall backwards to the ground, meaning that she is prone. That is when Yasmin's going to are you just going to stab?
I was gonna. I should have said before I wanted to do non-lethal damage because potentially interrogating this person.
Totally fine. So
Yeah.
you can just clang her in the side of the face with your with basically just like hit her with the pommel, and
Yeah.
her face is going to shift to the side right into the butt of Pippi's crossbow, and she's going to get cranked in the head and is going to sag back to the ground. Okay. And yes, Fiend, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna probably... Is she like knocked out, or can I like talk to her?
She's like, okay. Okay, fine.
I am more concerned about not Yes Fiend. I am Yes Fiend. I'm concerned about Lucky, so I'm gonna... Can I try and like... I'm gonna say, Pibby, watch her. I'm gonna try and find something for Lucky.
I've got healing word. I didn't use any first level spells last time.
All right,
Okay.
would you like to use healing word on her?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so go ahead. Do you have that in front of you?
Okay. Yep.
I have a quick question. Kel, do you or Mike own a copy of the PHB?
Yes, we have it.
Oh, you actually do have a hard copy of it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I think Mike has a hard copy, but we've got the PDFs.
Okay, I was making sure. Just planning
Yes.
for Christmas. If you guys don't have a copy, it's
I have a very old player's handbook
No,
for D&D.
no.
No, that's not good.
I won a Dungeons and Dragons, and it was advanced.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was so advanced.
So it's a
Okay,
D4 plus 3.
Yep. 5.
And by the way, that is a bonus action. So you remember last round you said you didn't have... it's not a cantrip, though.
No.
It's a first level, right?
It's a spell. Yeah.
So just remember, you always have something you can do as a bonus action. All right. And Lucky, you're are going to come back with 5 hit points. Okay, yes, Fiend, what do you do? It's your turn.
Okay, so then I'm going
Just
to
breathe.
basically like go up to her and like be like, what is your purpose here? Who do you work for? Why are you here?
That's a lot to ask in one breath.
You don't have many left. Better start talking.
If you were gonna kill me, you already would have. I'm more valuable to you alive than dead.
Do you see this sword I'm holding? I'd really start talking and try and convince me why I shouldn't just run you through it. I've not had a good day. Don't test me.
Here for this, she says, kind of holding the medallion in her offhand. Don't know who hired me, because that's not the way this kind of thing works. Might be able to help you. But blood loss makes my memory foggy.
Well, we can get you a couple of band-aids and see what that does.
I like you.
I didn't say I was going to put them on. I just said I'd get them.
Lucky?
Lucky's gonna roll over, like onto all fours, looking around dazed, and then we'll like, once she sees the amulet, we'll just be like, "That's ours, yoink!"
Okay. Yep. It'll come out of her hand.
Pointing.
Can't hurt a girl for... You can't blame a girl for just trying to do her job.
Do it better.
We can if your job is breaking into our house.
And if you get caught, ow.
It's a crappy job.
What was your job? Just to steal the amulet? Bring it back to somewhere?
Yeah. Where were you taking it?
To Carnival Row.
Hmm.
Wait, is that a show? That is a show.
Yes.
All right, let me rephrase that. To,
The carnival.
to, crap. Not a carnival. What's another word for a carnival?
Circus.
Fate.
Fair.
Fair.
Give me something
Exhibition.
raunchier.
Exhibition. Raunchier.
Raunchier than a carnival.
Amsterdam?
Cabaret.
Amsterdam Row.
Amsterdam Row.
Amsterdam Road.
One sec. Hold on. Carnival. Festival.
It's named after a
Fiesta.
mythical place.
Jamboree.
Ooh, Fiesta Row.
Fiesta Row. I'm gonna say.
If you get a
Lane?
gig in Fiesta Row.
Jamboree.
Your
Jamboree.
mariachi
Jamboree
songs.
Lane. Is it Carnival Row? That's the name of the damn show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Fiesta Row, and then Pippi can get a job singing her mariachi job.
Then we are not doing that for sure, because you know what
Oh.
song I'll put on. Dun 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 dun. Steel drums in your future, Cal.
That's not Fiesta though. That's
It is on.
like
It is on.
Jamaican town.
It is on that lane. Okay.
It is on Elos.
I mean,
It is on Ylos.
going
Okay.
on about all these fiestas. I just want a siesta.
Oh, thank you very much, Soul. Cabaret Lane.
I like it. Cabaret Lane. That sounds good.
If you get that pig sticker away from my throat, I can tell you where. No harm, no foul.
No. If you try anything, I will stick you through faster than you can even imagine.
I can imagine pretty fast.
Faster. Angel, take it away.
Kaylin is still slumped on the floor, kind of underneath this drow.
What did you do to her?
She's just... well, not sleeping, but close enough.
Is she poisoned? Is she hurt?
She's poisoned. Yes, Lucky?
Oh, did you want me to do that roll now that I'm back on my feet, or is the poison dissipated?
The poison is dissipated enough in a couple of rounds, yeah. As a show of good faith, there's a vial on my belt that counteracts it. I'm going to reach for it slowly. She slowly
Watching
reaches.
you.
That is the point. She reaches for it and pulls out a small vial about the size of a thimble. Here. Just uncork it under her nose.
What is it?
Yeah, can I make some sort of investigation?
Is it just
Insight,
smelling salts?
insight. I want to
I'm-
insight
I'm-
check this bitch.
Sure, you can insight.
I don't. That's a 21.
Nice, you have no idea if she's telling the truth or not. It's smelling salts.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend smelling it yourself.
Well, I mean, you can waft it, so you can just kind of.
It
You don't
doesn't,
have to go, but you know, you can just kind of waft it gently.
doesn't last terribly long. Do you want me to wake her up?
All right.
Yes.
You are going to suddenly surge back to consciousness as she clicks this underneath your nose, Kaylin, and you're going to smell the most acidic vinegar and rotten eggs that you can imagine. It's
That was
like
more
10...
like ammonia.
Not this version. Not this
Oh,
version.
okay.
Not this version, but ammonia, definitely there's some ammonia in there.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like these tendrils of odor are reaching up your sinuses and pulling your brain back into the on position.
Kaylin's gonna flail and shout and
Well, that worked.
that's disgusting.
But effective.
Wait,
Woke you up at
please.
least.
What happened?
We won.
Yay.
She was stealing our amulet.
And she's gonna take us to where she was supposed to bring it, right? That's how it's going to go?
Can I?
After we put it back safely.
And can I sleep first?
I wouldn't put it back in the same place.
I didn't say in the same place. We'll just put it in a safer place.
We even find it.
She'll flick her eyes over at the rosary beads wrapped around her wrist and
She
hand.
had a
Ooh, shiny.
yeah. She had a means of finding it, a divining
Locate
spell or
item
something.
locate item charm.
Mind if I borrow that? Thanks.
It's not mine.
Lucky's just gonna take all the shinies.
Oh yeah.
So when are you supposed to meet your contact?
About an hour.
Okay, yeah. Lucky, you can clean up a little bit.
Have a little catnap, as they say.
I'm covered in blood, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you go clean up.
Sorry about your cuts. There wasn't supposed to be anyone home.
There's
Yeah, well, you still
children
broke into a
here.
house. Yeah,
There's
We
always
saw-
someone home.
We
No,
saw your
this
distraction.
doesn't matter. There's still people in this house.
Rude. Really rude.
They wouldn't have seen
Neither
me.
here nor there.
You'd be surprised what these kids can notice. Honestly.
All right, so what else are you guys doing?
Lucky's gonna go clean up and then like have a cat nap.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, what about the rest of you? What are you doing with this drow? She's kind of like sitting on the floor next to the door and Kaylin's dresser, her armoire.
What do you guys think? Take her down in the kitchen. At least we can watch her there. Clean her up a little bit.
Yeah. That works for me. Sure. It's your house.
Kaylin, how are you feeling?
Like something kicked me in the face with smell.
Oh, it's pretty accurate. I think you probably did get kicked in the face as well. All right, let's go down to the kitchen and all be civilized people. Such as we are.
Such as we are. You know, if you take me down to Cabaret Lane, they're going to notice if I'm not armed. You might want to carry my sword with you.
We'll figure that out, yes.
With that, she'll stand up and let you escort her.
Okay, Pippi better not be the only one escorting.
It's just
Oh,
Pippi,
no.
just Pippi, jailer Pippi.
You know, this
That's exactly what it is. That's
average
exactly-
garden gnome just tromping down
You're
the
not
stairs.
a garden gnome, you're a rock gnome.
Big difference.
Poke her in the kneecap. You keep moving. Poke.
All right. You're going to poke her in the kneecap?
No, I'm not
Okay.
really gonna poke her in the kneecap. She's trying to be sort of nice.
All right. So what are you all
That would
doing?
be rude.
Can I spend some of my hit dice on a short rest to, you know,
Yeah,
heal up
you
a
guys
bit?
can all take a short rest. So you can reminder in my game short rest is 10 minutes. So if you want to spend any hit dice, you may go ahead and do so.
Am I also able to use my second win out of combat? Or is that no? Because it says once per turn as a bonus action, you regain 1d10 plus fighter level. And then I get it back again after a short rest.
Then no.
No?
You,
Combat only?
I'll let you do it, but it will not refresh with this short rest.
Well, then I'll just spend 3 of my hit dice instead.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
Just because otherwise that seems a little like, oh, I spend it and then I short rest and then I get it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, spend 3 of your hit dice. All right. So everybody who's spending hit dice, go ahead and roll those. Remember that is your hit, whatever your hit dice is. Most of you, it's a D8, and plus your Constitution per die. And the chat's eating a cinnamon roll, and I'm very jealous.
Aww. Did you bring some for the class to share?
Damn it, TK. This is why my bots time you out. You didn't bring cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you want a snack too.
Is your cat there?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, she would like a snack.
All right, so you all head down and have a nice cup of tea. As you are resting and bandaging yourselves up in the small windowless, like, kitchenette dining area here, you will hear kind of echoing up from underneath the stairwell. Is it safe yet?
It's safe for now, yes. If the girls want to go back up to their rooms, that will be fine.
All right, young missus. Time to head up to your rooms. Straight away, don't dawdle. Don't dawdle. Don't dawdle. Stop that bell. Stop that bell. Stop that bell. You'll hear Big Bell mimic. I love Big Bell. Big Bell's just my chance to be a DJ from the 90s. All right. And as the girls begin to be ushered back up the stairs, the front door will open rather abruptly, and Sergeant Hask will wander in, carrying his halberd out. And, is there still a problem?
No, I think we've sorted it out for the moment.
The hooligans have been taken down to the station and questioning.
Excellent. Thank you.
Now, are you trying to block his view of the kitchen as he enters? Yep. Okay.
Yep. Pippi's blocking his kneecap.
What's in there? What happened? What? Hey.
Nothing.
You can try to distract him. Make me a deception roll. Make me a deception roll. You're the bard. This is your thing. Do it.
Yeah.
Hippie just kind of distracts him with, "Oh, we're so grateful for you taking care of those guys. We don't know what the heck they were doing.
Does a 14
We're
work?
so thrilled our students
14?
are okay."
Yes,
Just chattering away.
14. Hold on, I'll make an insight roll for him.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll actually work. And no, he is
Awesome.
not useless. This has only been going on for 5 minutes. He had to they all ran into the house while he had to handle 6 unconscious people outside to make sure they didn't die and got arrested.
That's true.
Yeah, fair.
So, he's as useful as any cop in this situation, I guess, which is to say as useful as the situation permits. So he's gonna what's going on then?
Nothing. Don't look.
What?
We wanted
Nothing.
to check
What do you mean don't
on
look?
the students.
I did. Oh, just keep, it's fine.
Kaylin, are you able to get blood out of fur?
Lucky fell down.
I was dealing with a
You
large
fell
beast outside.
down.
I'm going to
No,
go
I
keep
climbed
guard on
up.
the door. Let me know if you need any additional support.
But
Thank
We will.
you.
Thank you.
He's going to grunt and Sergeant
Just
Hask, who of
realized that
course
we're
is
all
played by
weird.
Idris Elba in the film, will go back outside and stand watch at the door, grumbling to himself the entire way.
Kaylin's gonna look at that too, like, could you guys be any more suspicious? Like, really?
I can't help it. Lucky tells the truth no matter what.
I got beat up outside too. I was already
I know.
bloody.
I know you did.
Are you going to be making tea for everyone, or?
Yeah. Lucky's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go try to make
yeah.
tea.
Yeah, we'll make tea for everybody. Yeah, we won't be completely rude.
Kaylin's gonna leave those 3 to deal with the person and take that amulet.
You
Back off, I guess,
you
Lucky.
take it? I'm sure it's fine. I can find some. Okay, fine.
Nice.
I was gonna say also at one point, yes, fine,
Trying to
because
figure out where the hell.
didn't want to you knew the earring too. So I think at one point while we're talking in the house, yes, fine's gonna ask about the symbol for the earring thing that from last.
Okay.
At some point when you're
What
back
are you
from
at? So
hiding.
as you're sitting at the table, so Kaylin, you wander off. Where are you hiding this?
I'm gonna go into that drawing room study area and see if I can find any sort of I don't know. Maybe there's a box in there that will help block like its magical signature or something.
You can
I
make
don't
me an
know.
investigation roll to see if you can think of anything in the house that would have that would be made of lead.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
19.
19. Okay, so Christine, you out of character are a historian as well, but your history is largely based in English, like Anglo history.
Yes.
What things in a house that's roughly 17th to 19th century would be made of lead? So probably the stove or something like that might be made of some type of leaden or heavy iron material, obviously.
No, it would have been iron.
It would have been iron, but what would be made of lead around here?
Depends on what sort of house it was, because potentially it had a priest's bolt hole if
Yeah.
it was during the Reformation, and a lot of kind of priestly stuff was made out of lead,
So this needs to be...
particularly stuff like reliquaries.
So a reliquary is...
Solomon, pipes did not exist. Indoor plumbing was
Nope.
not a thing. Not really.
People
Like, it
just...
kind of was, but not lead pipes. Not really.
So,
Oh.
you know what?
That was much later.
I'm gonna say that you know of a... I'm gonna roll a dice to see where it is.
I was
first
just
of all.
wondering if like maybe there was like maybe like a magical box sort of thing that was
So would they have
common
like
way to
made
hide
jewelry
secrets.
boxes at all?
I will say that
Era?
actually you will remember that in the transmutation room, in the transmutation classroom, there is a lead reliquary that is used to keep certain substances.
Alright. I'm gonna go check and make sure, see if it's empty.
It is
Probably is. We're
it's
probably
full
out
of
of
sand.
stock, honestly.
We're probably out of everything.
It's just full of sand.
Like plain sand?
That makes sense.
Who the hell put plain sand in here?
Because you change it into something else.
I'm gonna
But
dump it into a little pouch and then use that. Go hide it in the study somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. Where would be like the most
you can make me an intelligence roll. Actually, make me
securely
an
odd
arcana
place?
roll.
So I feel like a study is maybe a little too obvious a place to hide stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the weird things is that you're saying that there weren't pipes, and it's true, but they used to have them back in Rome, as the chat just pointed out. It's so funny the stuff we've lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, though it depends on like the type of indoor plumbing they had, right? Because like a lot of it was through stone, though.
So what did you get on your roll?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Cool.
But I can tell you for sure, Victorian, no. Their aqueducts.
I
and
know.
pipes were wood.
But however, the reliquary should do it. So locate object is a spell that fails if any amount of lead. As in, you could have a sheet of lead paper, and it would be enough to block this spell.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I figured, like, in a world that has magic and ways to find stuff magically, you would probably also have your keepsake box or something would be designed so that you could hide your stuff in it, so that it couldn't just be found with an easy spell.
Yeah. So the reliquary will work. Where you should hide that, I'm not sure, but at least it will be hidden from scrying where it is.
Okay.
If you would like to hide it somewhere in the house without assistance, what you can do is make me a deception intelligence roll. So use deception
so
with
charisma.
instead of charisma, use intelligence.
There's my nat 20.
There's your nat 20.
Put it in the butter dish.
Finally.
So where you want to put it? I'll give you a couple of options. You could leave it like up in the flue of the fireplace. You could put it underneath a potted plant's roots. You could put it behind some books on a shelf. You could put it inside of a mattress.
Okay.
You could put it.
I mean, I'm kind
I
of
mean, the
thinking
nat 20
potentially-
means like where do you want to where do you want to hide it?
Well,
It's hid.
see, all of those options to me are the obvious places that thieves are going to check because that's where everybody hides shit.
Okay,
Put
so
it in
we're
the butter
But
dish.
I was thinking it was somewhere that's not an obvious hiding place. So I'm thinking maybe just on a shelf somewhere.
okay. Sure. You will put
If
it.
it's out in the open, obviously it's not a hiding spot.
Okay,
it
so
in the
basically
Do you
you'll
have
put
any
it.
spells to like disguise it, to change it or anything? As a sorcerer,
They won't last long. Fifth ed doesn't work like that.
It wouldn't last.
Well, I mean, it's in a box,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but to
The
like
box
change
doesn't
the
look like
box
item.
to make it look, yeah, no.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Make
No,
it
they'd only
loose.
last for a minute.
I have a weird idea.
I just don't want the students to get into it per se.
Yeah, because you
So-
know Belle and
That
Vistra
too.
will.
Yeah.
Question
Yes.
about how are the bookshelves designed in like the various parts of the set? Like, do they have a base running along them? Is this something that you could potentially pull out the foot of a bookshelf, shove it in, and then cover it up again? So it's
Yeah.
literally underneath the bookshelf.
Yeah, she could do that.
Yeah,
as
or
well.
like
Yeah, sure.
take the kick
That
plate
feels
off
like a
and
less
stuff
obvious
in
place,
there.
and there's
So
probably
you'll
a shit
you'll
ton
take
of
the
bookshelves in
take the
here.
trim off the bottom of. Yep, it'll slide in
Yeah.
there just nicely actually.
Yeah.
And you can even do it in like one of the classrooms instead of one of the studies or somewhere that it would be a little more.
Especially if you cast mending over it, so it looks like it's never been moved.
Yeah. One of the
So
unknown. One of the classrooms that's not currently in use, so students have
Yeah.
no reason
okay,
to be in
the
there.
transmutation
Yep.
classroom where you got the reliquary.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
works.
covered in dust to begin with, so there you go. Yep. So
Yes.
you pull out the kickboard, slide it in. Do you have mending?
Yeah, I believe
I
so.
think so.
You do.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So
We had already talked about me going around the house mending
Yeah.
everything.
Mending
that's fair,
different parts of
and
the
you'll have
house.
to mend the window.
So my
later,
magic
too.
is already everywhere.
Okay, so yeah, you can drop that in there and cast that over. Meanwhile, back in the kitchen, do you make the tea for everybody, Lucky?
Oh yeah, she's gonna try.
Okay, you can
It
make
might not be
tea.
good.
I'll help. I mean, I can't reach the top of the stove, but
There are footstools for you.
I can. Yeah, I
So-
can direct Lucky to making tea.
Do we know the name? Did we get the name of this person who attacked us?
No, but we can ask them now. Now that we're
I want
sort
to ask.
of,
I want to ask their name.
relatively friendly.
Do you have any?
Sure, go for that.
Do you have any milk?
Yes.
Maybe.
I think we have some.
Mm-hmm.
So
If I
we'll
didn't
check
drink it all.
Is the tea black or green?
We have black tea. Well, what would you prefer? We've
Uh,
got
it's kind of kind of an amber color.
That's
it's black
fine.
tea.
That's
Yes.
fine. Milk, please.
It's black tea. Okay, Pippi will go get milk out of the fridge. Or the ice chest, I guess.
The ice chest, yes. The
Ice
cold
box.
the cold box.
The cold box.
It's a magical cold box because damn it, there are
Magical cold
refrigerators in this
box.
world. All right.
Yeah.
Are you going to offer any sugar or anything? Or
No.
I'll ask. Do you take sugar?
no, I'm sweet enough.
Okay. Fine.
I don't like you.
We'll let that go. Well,
I like me just fine.
that's important.
But who is you?
Mm.
Yes. Do we get to know? Do we get to know your name?
Yes, new friend.
Falmerel Moonblight.
Hmm.
And you are?
Lucky.
Apparently
Really
so.
is her name.
What did you say? I wasn't listening.
Hmm.
What?
Just
said
that it was,
it
your
was
name.
appropriate
I mean,
name for you.
Yeah, I
No,
keep
it's your name.
surviving things.
And Yesfine, you were going to ask about that earring.
I was gonna ask Kaylin because
Oh,
that's
okay.
what that's the initial thing like 2 weeks ago was like, oh yeah, come back to us and then we'll discuss it because like
Yeah.
that prying ears and eyes. So
Mm.
that's when she comes back. Probably we'll discuss
Well, I
the
mean,
information.
would you want to discuss it in front of somebody who just
No,
intruded
that's why
and-
like no, exactly no. She'd wait for like Kaylin to kind of come back and then kind of like potentially leave her off again, being like, so
But can we see? What's her name again? What's her
Felmoral?
name?
Falmerel?
Falmoral.
Felmoral Moonlight.
Falmoral Moonlight. Or whatever it is that Lucky's gonna call her, since Lucky's names are always interesting. Can we see her ears actually? Can
yeah.
we see if
Does
her
she have
ear
two
is
of them?
ripped? Yeah, does
has
she have
she
two
has
ears?
2 ears.
Okay.
And I'm-
Okay.
Did you regrow an ear?
Not recently.
But you did once.
I mean, I've had a couple of nicks here and there, but
Yeah, me too. And Lucky's gonna point at like a scar in her ear that like goes like halfway across it. Yeah.
it looks painful.
Yeah, don't infuse magic into your claws.
Noted. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Kaylin, you'll be wandering back toward the right across the foyer, because the foyer is out of service. And sorry, it was really fun. I was listening to an episode of Critical Role, and Matt Mercer also calls it a foyer, and then he's like, "I mean a foyer, I mean a foyer," and they all laughed at him, and I'm like, "Haha, he does it too," because I think he's from buttfuck nowhere too. I forget where he's from, but it's somewhere in, I think it feels like it's somewhere in the Midwest too. So I feel your pain, Mr. Mercer. So you will come across Yasmin looking for you.
Okay.
So, you looked like you knew something about this earring I found at my mother's. You didn't want to talk about it in, obviously, public, but...
Yeah, because it was,
It was
what the hell was the thing?
a symbol
It
of
was
the
that-
Cryon conspiracy, I think I have in my notes.
Yep.
Which are a bunch of assassins.
Yes.
I took
So
the
that
notes,
it
I
was
just knew my
that-
character couldn't know this yet.
Yes.
Yeah, so Kaylin will explain
Okay.
that she has seen that symbol below in books, and it is a symbol of this assassination group, which probably costs money, and that sounds pretty serious, so it's not just a crime.
No.
Like, somebody
She-
actually
A
deliberately...
hired kill, then. Yes, definitely was
Mhm. Like,
deliberate.
not even like
and-
a regular goon, but like
No.
an actual like fancy hired kill.
Well, I have a few contacts. I might reach out. Thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say it out in public per
Yes.
se.
No, makes a lot of sense. And then things kind of went very odd with the break-in distraction thing. But thank you.
Well, Kaylin's gonna kind of explain some of the history they've had with what like has gone on for them
Okay.
in the course of time. I've been like, okay, so we got this inheritance, and then this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and then this happened, and we found this, which kind of says that our house might be the route to like ultimate political power here.
He's laying it all on the
complete-
table. Oh, she's part of the family now.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
she's helped. She's been
True.
very useful. She is an investigator,
Detective Inspector.
and also her mom died probably because of whoever's gunning for us and trying to prevent us. That makes them her enemy too. And
True.
Kaylin is definitely going to emphasize that part in her explanation to try and get this
Yes.
yes scene on side really
You're on
quickly.
board.
Because Kaylin doesn't want to deal with this shit. She's a researcher.
True.
She is not happy about being like immersed in this. Like, the mystery is interesting, but not when she's getting shot at.
You like reading about the mysteries after the fact, after they're solved.
Or
Or solving them in the book.
mysteries through paperwork and paper trails and putting the clues together. None of this harem scarum
Cloak and dagger.
I generally like
And
solving puzzles too. That's
damaging
kind of-
people.
Yes, the damaging is as a side. I usually get in trouble, but I do like the puzzle and the chase and the whole figuring it out. I'm quite good at it.
Exactly. Like, I always love to learn new things, but ugh.
Yes, it seems like these might be connected. My mother's death, because she was investigating Magnus
Magnus Vex.
Yes.
Vex.
Magnus Vex.
Thank you. I
Investigating stuff on his behalf, I think.
I think it was she was investigating looking into his death.
Yes.
Yes. It's in my other page of notes. So yes, she was investigating his death, and then she got murdered. So
Let's see.
she might have found something that she wasn't supposed to know or wasn't supposed to find out. So, yes, I feel we could be a use to each other. I find my mother's killer. Maybe find what reason why you're...
Oh, Kaylin's gonna express that she's kind of a little suspicious of the what was that the twins?
Fellas?
Yeah.
Velos twins, yeah.
It's obviously suspicious that right after they'd asked us to find that thing, all of a sudden there's somebody hunting it with a find item spell and all this other stuff. And that they came to our house in particular to find it.
All right, so you'll share all this
We had
information
it,
back and
but-
forth. Meanwhile, back in the kitchen, what are you guys talking about?
So, are the kids in the kitchen too? Are we
No.
all having tea together? Okay,
No,
they went
no,
back
they-
to
The
the
kids have all been
They've gone
ushered
back
upstairs as per
Good.
your request.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
Lucky is free to fire away her questions.
So, what led you to a life of crime?
Bad parenting.
I had bad parents too. I mean, I think, well, maybe they were. I think they were fine. But,
Also,
I mean,
it's,
that's how I ended up in the pit fights.
also it's fun.
At least you enjoy yourself.
Did you enjoy the pit fights?
When I won.
As you can see, I normally have pretty good days. Today,
Not a good day.
less good.
Mm. Do you need a job?
It depends who's paying. I presently am on an assignment.
Yeah, the one where she breaks into our house and steals our stuff.
I'm on a
Well, yeah,
different
but she
assignment than
succeeded.
that.
Sort of. That's never mind then. But I was thinking, like, you broke in, so you know where our weak points are. Could help us fix them.
I mean,
You want me to do security contracting for you? Sure, why not?
I mean, maybe not right now if you're on contract, but it's an idea. I mean, if you're working for us, you're not working against us, right?
I'm looking for something.
Oh, what? I'm good at finding things.
You probably won't be able to find these.
Well, what is it?
Pair of earrings.
I mean, I found lots of earrings. What's special about these ones?
They belong to someone very important. And underneath her mug, she'll move her mug to the side, and you can see there's like a little condensation circle underneath it. And there she is going to draw the symbol of the Cryon conspiracy. Which, so if you saw those earrings as before,
Did I see them?
I don't know if you did.
I'm hoping.
I think
I'm
she just
hoping
showed.
she did.
Yes, fine, just showed Kaylin.
Yeah, I don't think Lucky's seen them.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
All right, so she's going to draw that on the table, and
Lucky's gonna attempt to commit that to memory.
it kind of looks like I believe I said it was like a circle with kind of like a cloud-shaped thing with a line
And then
drawn
like a
through it.
line through it. And that's what I've drawn.
Have it show your picture for the class, Robin.
Oh, it's really terrible.
That's fine.
It's probably better than what I
It's
just
a
drew.
general idea.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's. I pictured a horizontal line, but yeah.
You said like a stop sign or like a no smoking sign. I think you said.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
that
like
part.
a no entry sign, probably more like.
Oh,
no
yeah,
clouds.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, maybe
I've changed
cloud
it
sign.
in my mind a little since then, but yeah, okay.
It's a no
Okay.
cloud.
I guess
sign.
it doesn't matter. Depends which way you
clouds.
rotate the cloud, because then the bar
Exactly.
will move.
So the cloud is inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Almost-
it's basically like it's like a
It
no
kind of
cloud.
looks like the
Yeah,
kind
no
of
cloud
decals you'd
sign.
see on like an old Chinese restaurant wall.
Decals
That did not have that made it worse than what I drawn.
Oh,
There's
for
so
God's
many
sake.
times I actually go to
I'll,
Chinese
I'll show
restaurants.
I'll show you later, when you're older.
When I'm older.
I
Huh.
mean, you're older right now,
That's a-
but
Weird looking symbol though.
Every second I'm older, Kelly.
Does someone have something against clouds?
technically. And that is the moment that the rest of the party is going to reconvene. You're going to come back from hiding things and having this brief talk. And as you head back in, Esphine, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 16.
16, and Kaylin's is like 17 or 18, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's 14.
Oh, it's only 14? All right, so...
Well, the sorceress is not a wisdom monkey.
Mr.
They're charisma.
Yasmin, as you head inside, you're just going to notice that the symbol that is on the earrings is drawn and stained on the wood of the table in condensation. Yes, Lucky.
Lucky probably tried to replicate the doodle to remember it, like so there's a scratched one out on the table as well.
So they're carving this logo into the table now.
It's definitely done with like a claw.
Oh god.
Oh, Lucky.
You'll have to mend it, it's fine.
I mean, mending fixes everything,
Get
so
some wood polish.
it's
fair.
fine.
What's this?
Caitlin
I don't
will
know.
see it. Oh. Why is that there?
I drew it.
Seems this is.
Why?
Seems this. Well,
We're
our
looking for
new
it,
friend
right?
here is looking for
Right, Phil?
earrings.
You're looking for earrings.
Why?
Apparently.
I was paid to recover them
From?
from whoever stole them.
Are they
Did
important?
they give you an area where they potentially would be found?
They said they'd be somewhere in Port Echidna. And
Good
they... I met a contact from the Black Spiders who said they knew who had them. And they could help me if I acquired a favor for... Well, if I did a favor for them.
Is
This
that favor? Yeah.
There are too many groups doing stuff in the city.
It's a big city. When you think about it, we're doing stuff too.
That's the symbol of the Cryon conspiracy.
Yeah, assassination
Oh.
group.
Great, more conspiracies.
They don't generally spend much time in this sector. Those earrings are membership tokens.
So someone
And they
could...
got stolen?
I think more robbed off of a
Lost.
corpse. But
Whose corpse?
someone who belongs to someone more, well, someone who belonged to someone more important. I was hired to retrieve them. My contact said that there was someone in the Black Spiders who knew where they were, and they'd be able to do a trade.
Black spiders again.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Tired of all these signs.
You recognize that symbol? She says, looking up at you, Yasmin.
No.
Make me a deception roll.
Let me see if I have anything I can do with my skills. Let me see if I can do anything. No, just when I want to look for insight. Cool. Alrighty, let's do it.
Do it! Let's see what you got! I want to see what you got!
Do
Show
the
me
decept.
what you got. Shit. That's not gonna be great. That's only gonna be a 12.
You've seen it before.
Kaylin's just gonna nudge her a little.
I've heard stories. Yeah, I work for the police force. These things coming across my desk.
These
few
things
times.
come across your desk?
Oh, I mean,
work
I read
on
about it in
high
the book.
profile murders.
Can I do an insight check to see how likely this person might be to cooperate with us
Yes, you may.
if we help them?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Dirty 20,
Or rather,
rather.
she's a mercenary.
All right.
She don't give two shits about anything but doing her job.
So, okay, I'm trying to decide how much information, like what sort of thing Kaylin would ask for help with. My first thought is to kind of do the whole, we have a mystery to unravel. Somebody's gunning for Hexador House, and we want to know why. Because they keep setting this shit up. And what's-her-face Blaze had just contacted us to talk to us about something probably to do with what's going on against Hexador, and she turns up dead with one of these earrings in her garden. So now we can give you one of the earrings if you help us with what's going on here.
Agreed.
Information,
Wait,
whatever. So we can get you half the set.
Agreed.
Look at that. We're already making progress.
If
You
you
help
can
us
find
find
out
the other half?
who's trying to make it look like the Chiron group is against us, or who the hell is setting this all up? I'm a bloody researcher. This is not my thing. I do not do underbelly.
But you do brain stuff.
As far as I understand, all of these contracts are going through someone named Kappa Electra.
Kappa Electra.
Anybody?
That name sounds familiar in my notes, but do I remember it?
Do you remember? Because it's been like a couple of months.
Yeah, I've got it right here from Game 7. Okay. It was Kaylin and Pippi that found it. That was writ of debt from the Black Spider Syndicate. Electra signed it for a writ of gold for 20k in
Bing,
gold.
this is the person who loaned the money to Hexador House. What you can also do is I will allow you to make me an intelligence history roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
Can I try this?
Yes, you may. I will actually allow I'll allow Pippi to do it straight up
Okay, that's fair.
because you're a bard and you know shit.
I drink and I know
This is
things.
a history check.
It is a history roll. So yep. Anybody who
I
wants
sing
to
and I
can
know
make this
things.
roll.
I will
Okay,
try.
well, that's
Do I still
actually
have
not
that
too
bardic
bad.
inspiration, or did that run out?
No, you still have it. It'll run out at the end of the scene. You can have it.
Ah, it gave me a +1. That's okay. So
Okay.
I
it's
rolled
gonna be
2 3s.
it's gonna be a 9.
9.
Okay,
Oh.
21.
Someone paid
And
attention in history class.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Kel? You bumped your mic when you spoke.
10.
10.
10.
Yeah, and that's just with the straight up.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I tried. I can't do it.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
I managed to roll a 19 and 17 on disadvantage.
Oh damn.
So it wasn't too bad.
Okay, so in your
Pippi wasn't
studies,
listening in that class.
you would know that the Black Spider Syndicate is an intricate web of crime and retribution that stretches across the world of Ylos. Thieves and smugglers, fences, conmen, and killers. The Syndicate is a secret army made of those in the daytime world would prefer to forget. They're incredibly difficult to root out due to their flexible hierarchy and compartmentalized information. Each member only knows their direct supervisor and members of their local cells. So everybody kind of knows this, that it's a very compartmentalized organization, so it's really hard to take it down. Everybody knows that someone who belongs to the Syndicate is known as a spider. However, there are other ranks above that. Kaylin, you have read a story about... you read a story. This is an old account, a first-hand account of someone named Capodencia Maxwellis. Basically, it was a first-hand story of a member of the Syndicate recounting his deathbed story. So you picked up a couple of details from it. A lot of it has been scrubbed. So that's from the Confession of Capo Max Willis. Sorry, just making sure I have that for my own notes. A Capadencia or a Kappa is the head of a local operation. Basically, the captain.
Okay.
It's like a capo in the mob.
It is literally, yeah, it's a Kappa here, but it's a capo. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
So you would imagine there are probably between 3 and 6 Kappas in all of Port Echidna.
Okay.
And one of them is gunning for you.
Why?
It's a nice house.
Not that nice.
Kind of broken.
Sorry about that. I mean, you're the one that broke the window.
But there's broken stuff before that, and that will be in the future, so it's just sort of a state of existing.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's your fault. I wouldn't have had to break the window if you hadn't broken in.
You could have just opened the window.
And you lose my chance of surprise? Nah. Plus, sometimes flying glass shards are useful.
True.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, I guess Pippi's gonna look at a clock and wonder if we should start getting going to meet the contact.
I guess we should probably go.
What are the chances of them just murdering us all?
Probably high.
I was assuming 50-50, to be honest.
I like those odds.
And I think that's a good time for us to go to a quick bathroom break. So guys, we'll be right back. Enjoy our new Be Right Back sequence. Be right back. Hey, welcome back. This is the Secret of Hexador House. Thanks for checking out our break. Now, as you decide to ally yourself with this drow, Thalmoral Moonblight, soon you find yourselves back on the street. It's getting a bit later in the day. A little past noon. And as you're walking along the cobblestones in the rigs back towards Cabaret Lane. Cabaret Lane is a notorious part of the rigs, known for its prostitution, its colorful figures, its gambling, and its merriment. It's a place where it's very common to see all sorts of acts of love and violence, displays of public nudity, and fire juggling at the same time, which is not always a good call. And as you are heading through the street, a horse cart will turn and pass you, and you will find your way among the crowd moving back along these tight alleyways. These alleyways are maybe enough to keep you one abreast. Pippi plus one of you. And you're scraping the walls. A number of people are milling both directions, necessitating that you hug the walls tightly. As you're moving down, you'll pass Bath Row and move around where you know will lead to the Prize Pig Pub, the place where your first adventure was organized. Mm-hmm. And then in the distance, you can hear it. Cabaret Row. The sound of people milling around, of clinking beads. People shouting in all languages. Are you looking for merriment, excitement, adventure? Well, look no further, ladies and gentlemen. 'Tis I, Alexandre the Magnificent, here to provide a spectacular spectacle like none other. It will titillate your tittacles. It will speculate your spectacles. It will bring you to heights of pleasure and enjoyment beyond your wildest dreams. To the center ring you should come. Tickets are 2 shillings apiece. You can't beat that price, ladies and gentlemen, and other friends of different varieties. One of them will shout. Lucky, what do you think?
Can we go there? That sounds like fun.
No,
Not right
we're
now.
not going
They
there.
might have pig fighting.
maybe later. We'll see if we survive the meeting.
We need to stay on task, Lucky.
Yeah.
Val Morel will look over your shoulder as you head down the side alleyway, and it breaks, and you will see there is a big top 3-ring tent in the center, taking up this portion of the city, kind of furthest away from the dock area, kind of where the city kind of will begin to bleed out over the rocky outcropping toward the Veltlands, the farmlands that surround Port Echidna. Overhead, you can hear the sound of the lightning rail chucking up to some of the higher districts. Falmerel will turn around your shoulder, or will turn over her shoulder as she brushes past Duragar, who eyes you all warily, pulling his hood back up and dipping into the crowd. All right. My sword.
Who is it we're meeting with?
Their contact?
My contact. But if I'm not armed, he's going to know.
That makes sense.
Okay.
You have to be deceptive.
I'll do my best.
Yes, Lucky.
That's him over there. As she says that, she'll guide your eyes over to right next to the tent where Alexandre the Magnificent is, or whatever his name is, who is a man with a painted face, a long beard that denotes his actually dwarven heritage. Who is standing atop a large crate shouting to the audience, his face caked with white paint and clown accents around his eyes, with big ruby red lips, everything except his lengthy chin beard dipping down into his belt as he calls out, "Ladies and gentlemen," and he will continue another spiel to the audience, the same one as before, but with some modifications. "Boys and girls, we even have room for mushroom men," he says over to a Myconid who wanders through the crowd. On the other side of him, though, you see a seedy row lit by a number of bulbous red circle lights. Little hovering magic ball lights that stick to the edge of this almost... It's an alleyway, but almost like a Tuscan veranda. It's short, this alley. Well, no, maybe not short. It's claustrophobic. It's about 15 feet wide. Has a roof on top of it, as it runs between a number of ramshackle shanty buildings. On the second floor, a mere 7 feet up, are balconies, stretching 5 feet out so close that one could faint off of one and fall onto the balcony across from them. And you will see all manner of men, women, things that identify differently and things that are completely different, hanging off of these mesh wrought iron balconies, calling out, "Love for sale. Would you like some love? Love for sale. Only a crown for your pleasure. You over there, young man. Trade a crown for the head?" A sea elf winks at a young man of about 16 who blushes furiously and pays his 2 shillings to follow his father into the circus tent. Yeah, this literally is the guy from the Rob Zombie movie Soul. Good call. All right. And can I get a perception roll off of everybody except for Yasmin?
I feel
No.
excluded.
Excuse
10.
10? Okay. You are excluded.
3.
7.
Holy shit, really?
Yep.
All right, so looking down the way, you can see that there are a number of workers inside of this narrow corridor that winds through this place called Love Lane. inside of there. Really a real fey little twink. Goes by the name Drake. How do you want to play this?
If we can get in and get out without giving anything away, getting caught, getting into a fight, I think we'll all be best served.
Did you give her that first earring?
I don't think so. I think we said we could.
No. I said, yeah, I think so. I don't think Yes Fine has handed that over
Yeah,
yet.
Yes Fiend is the one who has it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes Fiend. Yes, not
Yes, Fiend.
Yes Fiend. Not Yes Fine. I don't know how fucking her last name is now. I'm so confused. Yes
Blaze.
Fiend.
Yes, Fiend Blaze.
Good.
Yes Fiend Blaze.
All right. I can go in and book a room with them. But I need proof that I can trust you.
Kind of proof.
You said that you could get me the earrings.
We could get you one. Did we?
Where is it?
I have it.
Oh, word.
I mean,
She'll hold her
despite
hand
the whole
out.
stabbing thing, I think she's perfectly trustworthy.
I think that about a lot of people, Lucky.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm often right.
I've learned in my business that it's best not to trust everyone.
I mean, I don't trust everyone.
You get trust for trust.
It's true. Take this as a trust.
Alright, so she will take it.
So we're friends now, right?
Allies.
I am fine with friends.
Room 6. Wait 3 minutes. And she will wander off down Love Lane.
Well, I think that went well.
Remains to be seen. We have 3 minutes to find out.
Can I just make a perception around the area?
Yeah, totally.
24.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Well, I'm going to use the eye for detail where I'm checking spots for hitting creatures, objects. So I'm kind of looking kind of down the lane to see if there's anything
Watching us.
watching us. Yeah. Watching you.
You can see that there are a few lookouts around here. Most of them positioned on the top of these terraced buildings. You can see one kind of lazily sitting in the distance, obscured behind a post, just not quite enough. You make out the barest tip of the wing of a crossbow arm. Well, the tip of a crossbow arm, that I should say, not the wing of it. On his lap as he smokes a long curved pipe. His bald head tattooed with a very obvious spider design on the side of it. He'd be out of sight for most people, but you can see his outline just enough to notice that. Besides that, you can see there are several enforcers moving through the crowd. Mostly dwarves. Walking around carrying large wooden cudgels wrapped with iron bands. Perfect for kneecapping and breaking elbows off.
I think noticing the spider agent, yes, fine. Yes, Fiend will try and mention it to Kaylin sneakily, if if I can make like a stealth roll or something to try and like just kind of like gently like slyly like nudge and
I don't think you need to do a roll
look
for
up.
that.
I know. I'm just saying, just explaining what she's trying to do.
Okay. When I say you don't need to make a roll for it, don't roll for it.
Oh, you said. Oh, I thought you said do make a
I
roll
said
for
no.
it.
I said you don't need to
No.
make a roll for that.
Oh, I thought you said do. I'm
Nope.
so sorry. My brain.
Like you're basically just going like, hey.
Yeah. Okay. I should know.
Yeah,
People are
you don't have to
watching
make like this is a pretty busy street. Like
True. Okay. I thought you said you do need to make a roll for that.
I did not, but that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. I won't hold it to you.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. I'm not going to kill you yet.
Yet.
Yet. All right. So, Kaylin, you are directed to look up at that. What are the rest of you doing? What's everybody doing?
Lucky's looking for food vendors.
Pippi's keeping an eye on Lucky because she doesn't want her wandering off to food vendors.
All right. There is a nearby food vendor who's selling roasted
Of course
beans.
there
Another one
is.
is doing roasted nuts. There is a
I mean, roasted chestnuts or something sounds great.
roasted chestnuts are good. You also smell that someone has roasted meat. And you will hear 1 second, please. Actually, I'm gonna take some water real quick. Meat! Have meat! Meat for sale! A very good meat!
I'll be right back, and Lucky's gonna go veer towards that.
God.
All right,
How
you
far
will
away is it?
About 15 feet. Just kind of around the
Okay.
corner on the other side of the tent.
And
and
okay,
as you-
but I can still see her, right?
Oh, you sure you want to let her get 20 feet away?
No, I don't. I'm gonna go with her.
Also, you're having trouble seeing through the crowd. Everybody's tall.
oh
You-
God.
Okay, so you trail after Lucky. Lucky,
Yes.
you will approach a small cart. And when I say small, I mean it's about the size of a hot dog cart, but only about 3 feet tall. And it is well, to say it's a cart is to round up. It looks like a couple of barbecues that were nailed together with a hot coal brazier that is constantly being fed underneath of it. But the brazier is being filled with like garbage and like wood that's been stripped off of houses. And you see a rather proud-looking goblin in a bloody chef's hat behind it.
I speak Goblin. I'm gonna greet it in Goblin.
Oh God.
Yeah! Rat. Speak.
Rat?
Rat. I will hand him 3 shillings.
All right, yeah. No, you totally get a bunch of rat in a stick.
Yeah.
He tried to get you some axe beak, but he did admit because of the goblin that it's a little gamey, which in goblin means it's almost rotten.
Yeah.
Gamey means
know.
it has worms. And by the way, there will be a little segment of tail off the bottom of it. Got meat! A meat! I have meat!
Okay, let's go back over there now.
Hey!
Come on.
Hey! No!
Hey.
You want meat?
No, I'm fine, thanks. No, thank
Good.
you. It's okay.
Good
Yeah,
one.
no, I
have
don't like
many
to...
type of meat for sexy gnome.
Maybe later.
Let me take that as promise.
Maybe later. Okay, come on, let's go back. Let's go back.
Yeah. Let's go. Good rat.
Yeah. Okay, good.
seem
But
nice.
we have... Yes, but we have to go back to meet up with
All right.
them for the thing. Okay.
All right, and can I get perception rolls off both of you? Oh, damn! Oh my god!
13?
9.
Oh.
This is
You
some
roll
good
like
rat.
2 nat 20s, Kelly, or something.
I rolled double nat 20s. Both of you are going to make your way through the
We're
crowd.
fucked.
And can you
So
please do
screwed.
me a favor and each of you take 12 gold coins out of each of your pockets. Damn.
Great.
Um,
Thanks, Lucky.
I have 9.
Okay. What other items do you have on you?
I have a whip. I have a token to remember my parents by. A small knife. A pet mouse. A masterworks thieves tools. A map of the city. a Gungeoneer's pack, a longbow, and a scimitar. And 2 axes.
I'm going to say one of your axes is somehow gone, as well as all of your gold.
Alright. Does my mouse bite one of them?
Nope, because I got 2 nat 20s.
Fair. Alright. I lose an axe.
You lose an axe, and holy shit. I rolled to see how much they took off. I'm like, I'll probably take a d12, and I rolled 2 12s. On 1 dice.
Nobody can complain about my dice now.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we can. But like, it's like, jeez.
Well, I'm
All right,
gonna
so
complain now.
you're gonna make it through the crowd, and like, it's really rough around here. A reminder that pickpocketing is completely legal unless you get caught.
Yep. Yep.
Crap. I was gonna steal the mouse, but I
That would have been very sad. It's okay. I would have gotten a 3rd mouse.
it's true. Wait, what happened to your?
The first
Don't
first
ask.
mouse was named Help. I don't know what happened to it. This one's name is Danger.
Don't ask what happens to the mice.
Okay. You will make your way back
Get some inner
to
sleep.
your friends, and what are you two doing? It's been about 3 minutes now.
Time to head down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think Kaylin is like extra careful. Like everything is tucked inside, well inside her clothing, and like laced and buttoned up tightly because of what happened just earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, Fiend
Yep.
has dealt with slightly seedier parts of town with her
Same.
career, so she knows how to
All right.
up and up.
As you are making your way through Love Lane, some of the top balcony doors will open, and you'll be greeted by a number of amorous, attention-seeking, and client-seeking people. A dwarf woman will lean out and caress just like her. She doesn't have a full beard, but she does have a very swarthy set of sideburns that go all the way down to her chin dimples. And how's it going down there? You know,
Fine, thanks.
there are things that I can
Let's
do to
go.
a lady that would curl your toes.
It's fine. I like my straight toes. Let's go.
Perhaps I'm more what you're looking for.
Nope,
A deep
nope,
rumbling
nope,
voice
nope,
says,
nope.
as a green dragonborn steps out from one and looks down at you and smiles, and as he does so, flicks out a 7-inch long forked
No,
tongue.
thank you. No, thank you. Let's go.
All right, so just for my own
Go.
reference, I wanted to see how well Kaylin held her composure, and I rolled a 2. So I think she flushes furiously at that and hurries on.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Have some rat. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, did you want some rat?
No, I'm just trying to get
Kaylin?
Kaylin going.
As you are heading
Fine, roll for
down,
me.
one of the doors will open next to you, and you can see that all the doors are numbered. You're starting at door 16, and 15, 14, 13. You're on your way to 6. It's just at the end of the lane. One of the doors
He's
will
gonna
open,
be so tired.
and you will see a couple of goblins will usher out into the street and look up at you with, Aha. You like reflexology?
No.
We do the good rubs.
That's okay. No, thank you.
Rubs,
What?
rubs. Take off corns.
No,
Dead skin? Dead skin?
no. Got it. Get going. We have to
No.
get going. We have a place to be.
Which
We
is
have a-
goblin for goddamn cheapskates don't know what's good for them.
Yeah, well,
What is-
you know.
I'm gonna spit something back in Goblin along the lines
God.
of we know it's good for us just fine.
Now we're gonna start a goblin fight. No,
Just
no.
breathe
Oh, I
fast.
speak
Just
Goblin too. So I heard that.
Tail swish.
Okay. So as that happens, you are going to go down a little bit, and there was going to be a door is going to open around door number 10, and a half-elf with long, well, with shoulder-length black hair kind of coming down in curly rivulets is going to look out, and they're going to just kind of look at you over heavy lashed lids. It's going to smile, say in a deep, a surprisingly deep voice, actually. Oh, Running Cloud, it's good to see you again. Please, come inside. I'd love to talk about some tea. She smiles
Person
and
talking to you?
gestures at Lucky. Please.
We have somewhere to be. You must have her mistaken with somebody else.
Do I recognize this person?
You do not recognize this person. This person is dressed differently than a lot of the other pleasure seekers in here, and you can see that there is a sign in the window that says fortune telling.
Oh God.
This woman, so just to quickly describe them, it's a half elf of about a little bit under 6 feet tall, fairly broad bone structure, and trying to think of what else. Kind of dressed in a number of flowing garments with like fairly bright patterns on them, kind of playing up to the fortune teller look more than anything, and quite a bit of dark makeup, including kind of a plum lipstick.
What did they say? Was it like
Running Cloud.
Seeker? Running Cloud?
Running Cloud. It's been a while. And yeah, so
You go on ahead. This seems interesting. And Lucky's just gonna.
No. You're coming with us. This is how it works. We'll come back later.
But.
Nope.
Rain check?
No. Yes, rain check.
absolutely. It'd be good to see you. It's been years now. Come back and see Arabelle when you're ready.
What's the name? Sorry.
Arabelle.
Arabelle?
Arabelle.
Like, okay.
Like the one in Strahd. Like the little girl in Strahd. But different.
But different.
But different.
Not cursed?
I mean, the one in Strahd's not cursed yet.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
Why does gender really matter? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No.
I was trying to find a way to be like, I'm still wondering, because I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, the character, like, this character is trans, but I'm like, how do you describe that? Because, I mean, she just looks kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
she's a rather pretty woman who is
think that's
also,
it.
like, it's just one of those, like, it's like, is it worth describing it? But, like, but you also kind of want to be like, hey, these people are in the world. But how do you describe that from a way where it doesn't seem like you're trying to, like, other, you know? So it's, I don't know, I'm just trying. I'm doing it with love. And she's great, and I totally just based her off of Abigail from Philosophy Tube, because she just transitioned. She just came out today. Which, by the way, check it out. She's too damn pretty. She was pretty before. Now she's super pretty. I'll explain later. Basically, she was doing her YouTube channel as a guy for the past year while she finished everything with lots of makeup and stuff, and then she just kind of it's cool.
Yeah.
Fort. Positive vibes.
Yep. Go forth and be yourself.
Rainbow cheese.
Except Lucky. We need to go to number 6.
All right. Anyway, heading down a little bit, you'll see that number 6 is just there, down on the left.
Okay. Are we supposed to knock? Should we knock? Oh, Pippi will listen at the door.
I was saying, yes, Fine's gonna try and, like, open the door.
Do you want
Is
me
the
to
door
use my
locked?
foot key?
No, not your
Maybe
foot key.
Tried the door handle first.
Yeah.
Not the foot key. Yet.
All right. Does someone want to try the? Do you try the door? Or do you try the foot?
Oh, not foot.
Door. Handle.
Am I going
Okay.
first? Lucky will try the door.
The door is locked. What do you do?
Lucky will try and kick it open.
Can we listen to the door first?
I've got tools.
Fine.
I've got tools to open doors that are locked.
Well, no. Lucky said she tries her foot. Do we honestly have enough time to change her mind in that second?
I don't think you do.
No,
So go ahead and
I think she literally leans back and kicks it before
make
we
me a
can
strength
react.
check.
Pretty much. Lucky just kind of goes for it.
Just roll with it.
I
Lucky
mean, you're
just
you're
decided,
rolling
Roll
with
a
it.
3.
Door's locked. I'm going with foot.
All right. So you kick the door.
Oops.
Well, they know we're here now.
I mean, I could try lockpicks.
Oh yes, now you could.
Who is that? Who is that? You'll hear from inside. What's going on?
Lucky will knock on the door as if this was something she meant to do the entire time. Just another thunk.
Are there any windows? Like, is it like a
Room
motel
service?
room, or is it like?
It's basically like a motel room, yeah.
Are there
room
curtains? Can I take a
service?
look through the window?
The curtains are obviously drawn.
Who knows?
It's a
So ma-
it's a
Maybe.
sex
Like a little
room.
Slit.
Yeah.
I accidentally left a little slit open in the window.
They most certainly did not.
And even if they were, it would probably be like frosted glass or something, so you can't actually see inside, I would
All right.
assume.
So as you knock on the door, you'll hear, "What the fuck is going on?" from inside.
Great.
Room service.
That's what.
All right. Are you guys just? You're going to start to hear some hurried motion on the inside.
I'm gonna use my thieves' tools.
Lucky, do you have a
Right.
rat on a
You
stick?
make me a roll.
left? Rat?
Would that be what, sleight of hand?
It's no, it's thieves' tools. You are proficient in thieves' tools, so you do
Yeah.
a tool proficiency check.
Okay, I've never done that before.
So it's dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You basically, it's the same as having a skill, but it's super
Alright.
limited.
Okay, so 19.
19. Okay. So you are going to be able to pick the lock, and as you do, you are going to actually get it open in about just a couple of seconds. A quick twist of your wrist, and as you do, the door is going to click in front of you. And do you just swing it open?
Yep.
As you do, you are going to hear the sound of a body hitting the floor, and Fal Morel has tackled someone and is straddling a man's hips face down onto the floor. Now, come on, you're not going anywhere.
We interrupting?
Bad time.
I'm
Offer them
sorry
the rat.
for-
Offer them the
Caitlin's
rat.
gonna push them from behind to get in so that
Lucky
she can
will-
close the door.
I'm so sorry about
Stumble
my
inside.
associates. Close the door.
I thought we had a deal, Fal Morel. Yes, we did have a deal, and then...
We made a deal.
Sorry. This isn't going to be for the best. And
We
with
made
that...
friends.
She's going to quickly stand up and step in front of him so he can't head out the back door. Rolling over, you will see the shirtless form of that love boy that tried to contact you yesterday.
Yeah.
Destrian Drake, the waifish,
Ooh.
the waifish young pretty boy with the side shave, who tried to. Who offered you an assassination gig?
Well, I remember you.
Well, now we know who he wanted to assassinate.
Us?
Or maybe we don't. I don't know. Or
We already knew.
Or
Yeah, you already.
I mean,
He told
Oh.
us.
Oh, it's
yeah, that's
you.
right. Oh yeah,
hello.
Wow.
I forgot.
Come to take your contract.
Not really assassins.
Everyone was a killer for enough money.
I mean,
Killing is one thing, assassination is another.
I'm not exactly subtle.
No.
No.
Do you think she's an assassin?
All right. Well,
Rat on a stick?
25 cents a lick.
He'll eat it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? One sec. Yeah, he's gonna take the rat on the stick and he's gonna just put the whole thing in his mouth and just pull the stick back out. Dude has no gag reflex at this point in his
Just
life.
swallow the whole thing.
Yeah, like he's just going.
Oh yeah. It's one way to do it.
Uncivilized.
Huh.
Doesn't
Darling,
don't need to be
everything I
insulting.
do is civilized. Have you seen what civilization does? This is civilization at its finest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
What can I do for you?
So, what interest does the Black Spiders or Kappa Electra have with Hexador House?
You had something, and you owe a lot of money. I'm just a middleman.
It's starting to look more and more falsified the longer I look at it.
Falsified.
I mean, I don't really like being attacked
Fake
in my own
records.
home.
I don't like being attacked in my home either.
That's fair.
So we
I mean,
understand
we haven't
each other.
attacked you yet.
What does the name Blaze have for you?
I don't know, some old cunt that worked at the school.
We were trying to get her back as a teacher, and she's gonna, like, kick the guy's foot. Be like, and now we don't have a future prospective teacher.
Why, did you mess up the recruitment?
No.
No. See, we show up and she's dead.
Can't help you.
Assassinated.
Same day that she asked for us to come meet her.
Can't help you there. I merely fulfill contracts inside of the rigs.
So who was this one for?
There is nothing you could do that's scarier than what would happen if I answered that.
So there's someone very scary behind you. Or behind us.
Yeah, no shit. We already know Capital Electra.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go ask her then?
We're
Be more
also not
direct.
stupid.
Tell you what. You take the contract. Poison Bianca Sass. And I will tell you everything. I can even cancel the debt that you owe on Hexador House. It's pretty good. What is that, 20,000 plus interest?
Why do you want Bianca Fella's dead?
It's a contract.
For who?
Why can't you do it yourself?
Yeah. You want her dead. You do it.
Oh, of course. I spend so much time in high society.
Well, like we do?
Could. We have an agreement with them.
You do.
We're hired help. We're not exactly high society.
It seems to me that the help's the one that handles the food and drink.
I mean, at this point, I say let's do it. They're rich bastards. There's more of them where they came from. What?
I'm just interested in why the reasonable one is wanted dead.
Probably so that they can manipulate the one who's not so reasonable.
Not my place to say. I'm a facilitator of deeds.
And are you in this power to be able to make the promises to this group that you can?
This part, yeah. You do this. I'm sure that I could put my ear to the ground about this Blaze person if it was a contracted job. A little bit of quid pro quo, I think it is. You do this. This is good for me. I might get a promotion, and if I get a promotion, I'll know all sorts of things.
So, where does the squid come in?
Squid?
Squid pro quo?
Oh, no. It's not squid. Quid. It means
Thing.
if he does a favor for, if we do a favor for him, he'll do a favor for us. There's
You know what?
no
If you get
actual
me some squid, I will.
There's a squid vendor on the corner. You should be able to get it pretty easily.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check that out. I don't know. I think we could all be friends here.
I would love to be friends with you. Such lovely ladies.
Aw.
See?
I mean, the gnome would be kind of a tight squeeze, but
No, thank you. No, not. Yeah, we're not going there.
I don't think you're supposed to make short jokes.
Right.
So do we have an agreement?
I mean, I say yeah, but I think they have to agree too. And she'll.
I'm part of the police force, so being caught near a poison would be a.
Well, then just don't be there when it happens. Plus, I've seen plenty of the official city guard turn their noses away from that sort of stuff.
Yeah, if you think that Port Echidna has a constable.
You know how many of them are actually involved in the betting and the pit fights? I'm pretty sure that's not legal.
Do you know how many of them are involved in the betting in this alley right now?
I mean,
not a number.
The very minimum pickpocketing is legal here.
Yeah.
Look. Also, hello, Raid. Hello, good to see you.
Raid.
They are interrogating a dude in a sketchy prostitute alley, just in case.
This is going great.
It's great. It's great.
It's
They're
great.
basically like.
We're letting Lucky do all of our talking.
They're
which is
interrogating.
probably not the smartest decision.
They're interrogating a
worst idea
scrawny,
ever.
twinkie rocker boy, who's trying to convince them to go poison a noble.
I mean, Lucky thinks it's a great idea at this point.
Lucky
Lucky thinks everything is a great idea.
Sometimes,
especially when there's food involved.
Yeah, there's squid involved in this deal, so.
I mean, do you want the shortcut? Do you want to know who did that? I don't know who this
I
Blaze.
do. I want people to stop trying to kill me, and I want to have my house get fixed.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just dribble a little bit of powder.
Okay, can we have 5 minutes just to discuss this?
I charge by the hour.
Yeah, I know. We just want 5 minutes, so I think you can give us that.
Wow.
Wait, how much do you charge?
We're not asking.
Well, what if it takes more than 5 minutes?
Shh.
And it always
We're gonna put a
does.
time limit. We're gonna put a time. Okay, look, come, corner.
Yeah.
So
He'll kind of look back where Falmerel's kind of blocking his escape through the back door, and she'll put one of her heeled shoes on his chest and pin him to the floor. I'm gonna have to charge you for that, Mommy.
Kaylin, what do you think?
Kaylin's gonna kind of express that she is not happy with the idea of having to kill somebody.
God damn it.
Not that all the nobles in the city are pretty much awful anyways, and she really wants to move away from here. Yeah, the causeway would be lovely this time of year.
That's true.
But she doesn't have much choice. She can't really get out of the city too well without any money, so.
Yeah.
But as much as she doesn't want to act that way, the majority of the city already does, so.
Plus, we have kids
Can't
looking.
beat them, join them.
We have kids relying on us.
True.
If we get assassinated, the kids are out on the street.
Poisoning along the way.
Yeah.
Ugh. She doesn't want to make the decision. She'll go along with what the majority want to do.
Well. Things could always change once we get into it. Who knows? We managed to turn Falmerel. We might be able to get some information from Bianca if we.
Oh yeah, I might have. I sort of offered Felmerel a job.
What? Doing what?
Security. She snuck into the house.
I did. She'll say from over where she's pinning Destrian to the ground with her boot.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that later, much
And-
later.
And I mean, now we'd have an empty slot on the roster because one of the teachers.
Oh
isn't
my
there
god.
anymore.
Okay, well, later. We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
Okay. Yay.
So I out of character.
Yeah.
For Kelly, actually. Because I'm trying to understand. I think I've got my wires crossed.
I think you do too, but let's go. Let's find out why. What's up?
So, Falmora?
Falmerel. Yeah.
Foul morale. Foul morale. I can't. Oh yes, it's right
Ms.
there.
Moonblight, yes.
Miss Moonblight. She
Ms.
has Ms.
Yeah, she's a strong, powerful woman who don't need no
Ms.
man.
Ms. Moonblight. She had 2 contracts she was working on.
No, just the one.
The contract.
Well, I mean, no,
was-
you're
Those
right.
were
You're
the
right.
earrings. I'm trying to figure out where the earrings were. That was a different.
Basically,
I think
she was
that's where my wire is getting crossed.
she's come here to retrieve those earrings for her
Yeah.
for the syndicate,
Yep.
and or for I guess for the conspiracy, and took a job for a trade over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought. Yeah, I was thinking they're the same thing. So that's why.
Yeah.
Mine,
They're basically the
mine-
same.
yeah.
They're like close enough. Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anyways, yeah. Back to game. I was like, I think I'm confused here. It's
And
fine.
they are right. The all of the constable area and it's like this is
This is an
Gotham.
incredibly corrupt city.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no
This is
good
good-
person
this is
here,
Gotham.
not truly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, there are some good
Girls?
people,
Can I
but
eat
like,
them?
Yeah.
But they all
There's
tend to
good
make
people,
bad
but-
decisions all the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh. How many good guys are left? How many stayed that
yeah.
way? Yeah. Sorry, I had to have my Batman moment. I did a bunch of more Batman auditions this week.
Oh, nice.
Noise.
Yeah. I finally was
Okay,
able to
so-
hit that tone for my recordings because I play Batman in a thing. It's nice. Yeah, right. I auditioned for Superman this week too because I felt so much better about that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So
Yeah.
let's talk.
Okay. Okay. Pippi's gonna ask Yasmin. Okay. What? I don't know. What? You might as well weigh in on this. What do you think?
I mean, it's your debt for your
Yeah.
house. It's good, but
It's getting the information on your mother.
I know if I can get information.
Sicko. Well, I like what I like. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Having
All
an
right.
ally.
Fine. All right. Fine. Deal.
So
Deal?
we go and poison someone, and everything's good. I mean, this specific
Everything's good.
person.
That's $20,000 taken off of your debt, Destriel says.
Yay.
And I'll look into all of these things for you. I could even...
Okay.
Now, also, since it looks like the contract that I had with Miss Moonblight here failed, if you still have that that necklace, I'd be happy to buy it off of you.
Which necklace?
The item in question that
Your-
she tried to rob from you.
Oh, no, that's not for sale.
It's not for discussion.
Would be enough to get you out of debt.
I feel like you
Until
would
we
put us
find out more.
into something else.
We need to know more about it before we decide what we're doing with it.
We still have a deal as well, Falmerl says. And it looks like you fucked that deal up.
But you made some friends.
And that's the important part.
And
Where's
you
the-
got a rat on a
Where-
stick.
Where's the other half of this? She says and dangles the earring out of her pocket. Well, I'll tell you after the deed is done.
Balmoral now have to help us assassinate.
Well,
You
we
know,
might
you're
as well
really good
have-
at breaking into places. How don't you help us out?
We'll talk about it. Good. She takes her boot off of Destriel's chest. Destrian? Yeah.
That's right.
Pedestrian.
Destrian's chest, and he'll stand up and head over to an armoire and sift around through several pairs of pants. And we'll come back with a small pouch. More like a folded piece of paper.
Mm.
Proprietary blend. Invisible inside of drinks, odorless, flavorless, fast acting.
So, but how do you know if you've spilled it?
Because the person dies right away after
You have to be
drinking it.
careful with it.
Mm.
It's fine on skin. Just don't get any in your mouth.
Okay.
1 dose. You fuck this up, you're not getting a second.
I think if we fuck this up, we
Fair.
probably end up dead.
That a girl.
Yeah, probably.
And he'll hand you the patch over.
I don't think I should be the one holding on to this.
Hippie's gonna
I
grab
can hold
that.
it. Yeah.
Yes. Pass it to Yesfine.
Mm-hmm.
Great. We have an arrangement. You do this, and you know where to find me.
Yep. Great.
Pleasure doing business with you. And if you want any more business, I do charge hourly.
All right. I think this went well.
You'll
Oh,
be
we're
free
not
and
dead.
clear. No, if you'll excuse me, it's almost 2 o'clock. I have another appointment coming in, unless you'd like to preempt it.
Nope. Nope.
I need to go have a
We'll
nap.
take your leave. Yes, you need a nap, and we're gonna go home.
Good. Ta, he'll say, heading out. You find yourselves back in Cabaret Lane, making your way back toward Hexador House. The road winds and twists, and before long, you will find yourself there in front of the school. As you do, you will see that there is a very flustered man standing outside of the doors,
Oh, great.
Do we
outside of the
recognize
gate. Vaguely? You
Somebody
think that
else
he's
who
one of the
wants to
servants
go.
from the Sellers house. He's
Oh,
a tall human
yippee.
man with kind of short blonde curly hair that's split in a perfect part down the center and kind of ringleting around his face, with a pair of little half moon spectacles at the end of his nose, which is long and thin. He's maybe 20 years old. A little bit, he looks boyish and soft around the face, and as he looks around, oh, over here. Excuse me. Are you he'll pull up his sleeve a little, which is this like large purple doublet that he's wearing. He has knee-high knicker socks, as well as a pair of these slightly curly-toed leather shoes. And he'll check his wrist. Plucky Sixpence and Kaylin Anastasia and Pippi River Sound
Close
and,
enough.
and Safio.
Close enough.
Nah,
Close enough.
she's somewhere. But close enough.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. He will
You
smack his
are-
hands a couple times, and a man will approach in a horse carriage. This large, ornate carriage, like the one that, well, actually, like one that you haven't seen around this area. The wheels are gilded, and it looks like it's a 4-person carriage driven by a pair of
going
snow white horses and a driver who.
Oh, I don't want to go anywhere.
Oh, no, not until tonight, of course. You've been cordially invited. If I may,
What?
Yeah, why not?
What?
he
Me
will
what?
reach into
He's
his
gonna
scroll
read
case.
us something.
Hear ye. Accordance with the friendship forged between 1 Kaylin Anastasia, 1 Pippi Riverstone, 1 Lucky Sixpence, and 1 Safia Farrier, the House Sellers cordially invites you to accompany them, the Sellers twins, to the opera tonight as special guests and guards.
So we don't have a Safia, but we have someone else. Can we swap those out?
So long as
Sure.
as long as she's
They're both
trustworthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Of
trustworthy.
course, yeah. And they're and also humanoid. If that makes a difference. Fleshy.
If it helps for the trustworthy, I work for the Red Hats as an inspector. I'm quite trustworthy.
Oh, how common. Well, if you'd like, I hear that they're expecting that such a public appearance could use some plainclothes people protecting and watching out. I called the card over because here, and he will clap his hands again, and a couple of attendants will hop out of the carriage, carrying full gowns and garments for you. The ones that you were supposed to have fitted the other day, but never got around to.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Oh crap.
Luckily, we have a very accomplished tailor who was able to watch you on the way out, and these all should be in accordance.
Excellent.
Oh.
Well,
I've never been to an opera before.
Oh, you're going to love it. I believe tonight is The Rigors of War by Susilio.
Is it bloody?
That sounds lovely.
Bloody good.
I mean, that sounds fine, I guess.
What could be
time?
better?
What time is this?
It begins at 8 o'clock. You'll want to be there at 7, so some 5 hours from now?
Okay.
will the carriage arrive at the proper moment for us? Because I don't. We cannot wear this finery on the steam train.
No.
And you also can't leave the carriage here.
I can
Oh
have
god,
this
no!
carriage.
The wheels will be stolen in no time.
If it's not nailed down.
6:30?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Then it's a date. I greatly look forward to attending you there and bringing you. If you need anything at all, please do not forget. I am your humble servant, Daniello.
Thank
Pleasure
you,
to you.
Daniello. Okay,
Daniello.
great. Thank you.
Huh. Yes, I'm merely a page of the Celes family, but I am very, very eager to...
Oh,
You have a lot
yes,
of
you are.
energy.
I suppose I do. Well,
All right.
I look forward to seeing you in several hours, and oh, of course, how could I have forgotten? And he'll pat his pockets and will hand you a bag of a small purse that jingles quite heavily as he passes it
Kaylin
over
will quietly
to Kaylin.
take it.
Oh, boy.
For any makeups or perfumes that you need to acquire beforehand.
Thank you.
There's
Or
120
a
gold
dress
pieces
for
in there.
me, I guess.
My. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's a chance that you could fit into this one.
I think you are actually a
You're
similar
about-
size to Sophia.
Here, roll a d20, Robin.
Okay.
I mean, if not, we could probably like cut part of it down and cast mending on the seams.
13.
13. It's a
how that
little.
works, right?
It's a little baggy. Well, actually, wait. No, you're more athletic. You're beefier. Sophia was very skeletal, I think, in a lot of ways. So, yeah, like it's a little.
Bard.
It's
She
a little
could
tight.
probably mangle it
It's
together.
a little tight in the shoulders and arms, but it can be let out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got more muscle. I'm
Domri
pretty
could
sure. What's your
probably
strength
bend
score?
Anything.
My strength is -1. It's 9.
Never mind. It's actually a little baggy.
So even easier to
figured.
fix.
Perfect. We can take it in. It'll be fine.
No, great.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing you tonight, and
Oh boy.
I hope you'll enjoy this opera. All right, lads, let's head back up. Up, tip, tip, pip, pip.
It'll be a show for sure.
And I think it's a good place to call a game.
All right.
All right.
Going to the opera.
Yeah, and you're going as level 5.
Yay!
Woo!
Level up.
Ooh. That's the one thing we're excited about.
One thing you're excited about. All right, guys.
The
so
one thing we're excited about.
thank you for tuning in to the Secret of Hexador House. I really hope you enjoyed this, and that you will come back in 2 weeks for our episode A Night at the Opera, because the more episodes I can name after Queen songs, the better. Or Queen albums,
So-
I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
I get 3rd level spells.
You do. So everybody can go ahead and level up right now. I want you all to roll your hit points right now.
So Lucky definitely thinks that page is either like a slave or an indentured servant
A little bit of both.
because he's a way too cheerful.
It's true. He's
So
probably
I ended up
also.
throwing this right off my desk, and it ended up being a 6
All right, I'll allow
on the
it.
floor.
Thanks, guys. It's good. Hey, if you
Yes.
you get all right, cool. I remember
I rolled a
one.
3.
Reroll it. I don't care.
I rolled a 1.
Well, I guess it's a 3 because
Or a 6? We'll go with the 3, I guess.
yeah. I'll tell you what. You can take 4.
Okay.
Wait, are you a D10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take 4.
Okay.
And Pippi, what'd you get?
6.
6 out of 8?
Yep.
That's pretty good. Okay, so a couple of other things real quick, just to make sure you know. All right, so level 5, all of your proficiency bonuses go up by 1.
Yay.
Nice.
So that means that all
Nice.
your stats are going to change, basically, all of your skills, as well as all of your attack rolls. Robin, you are now at 3d6.
Woo!
Okay. You also have uncanny dodge. Okay.
Yeah, the fuck you. The fuck you. I don't want that damage.
I only want half that damage. It does take your reaction, though, so don't forget that. Lucky, you have an extra attack now. All right, which is great. Pippi, life gets good for you, too, so don't forget that at this point, your Bardic Inspiration goes up to a D8 instead of a D6.
Nice.
And you have Font of Inspiration, which means that your Bardic Inspiration returns after a short or a long rest.
Yay.
So, yeah. Oh god, that sounds awful.
Okay, so sorry, what went up by a D6?
Your inspiration. So when you
My
grant inspiration, you now grant a
Yes.
D8 instead of a D6.
Perfect.
Yep, it's pretty good. All right, and then you might have some other stuff. Check your class stuff. I know
Yes,
some
I
of you
will
have
go
spells
back to
that
the-
you get. Like Kaylin now
will
can
go back to
cast
the book.
darkness as a free action. Well, not a free action, but as a not
Not a spell slot.
not a spell slot. All right, so hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Secret of Hexador House. And I appreciate that because we had to refangle the plot. I know that it's been a little loose for a couple of episodes. I appreciate you sticking into that while I try to refigure it so that we can actually finish this. I hate leaving plots unfinished. And it does mean that, for example, I forgot that we were supposed to have a scene like last episode where the life got returned to that one girl and she became young again. So that happened off camera. It happened. We just kind of glazed over it because I was too busy replacing a character. So, yes, someone asked about that earlier. Absolutely happened. And it was very tearful and everyone cried and we got a daytime Emmy. It was good. So I hope you've been enjoying this game. And if you came in on the raid, be sure to stick around. We do a lot of this stuff. And this is a little more of a subdued game at times. But we do a lot of really great stuff on this channel that hopefully you'd like.
Yeah.
So give us a follow on Twitch. Give us a subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And we also have a podcast that updates irregularly. But will be updated more regularly once I get on top of one of my work contracts. So thank you for tuning into the Secret of Hexador House. We will be back tomorrow night with the werewolf with the Bitches of Brewery Park, which is our Werewolf the Forsaken game. And yeah, that's going to be it for us. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody!